What's up, everybody? Welcome to Monday Night Mayhem! Woo! Yeah! Oh boy, there were some six-shooters or something. Awesome. My name is Jeff from Super Geeked Up. Thank you for joining us. This is your weekly RPG gaming show where we play Dungeons & Dragons and some other RPGs. Like this week, actually, we are doing a steampunk RPG called Lady Blackbird that we've been doing on and off with Dungeons & Dragons. This actually will be the finale of this campaign. So we'll see if these people, these players can survive here or they're all going to die horribly. We'll find out. So you can help out with that, actually. If you're in the live chat, please participate there. And you can actually help influence the game and come up with suggestions and all that good stuff. I see listeners.
Please don't kill us.
There's a poll: live or die.
Actually, you know what? I gotta investigate this more. But YouTube has a thing called Super Chat now, which is I think a way for people they can actually purchase super chats and it gets highlighted. So if you really want to influence the game and you want something to happen to these guys, you can do a super chat and that'll really affect it. I don't even know how it works. I gotta investigate it more. I don't know if you can pay, like, if you can pay a quarter or something or what it is, but anyway, I see already in the chat, Lister's Mate, Faux Shot, and Bro Ties are in there. Welcome, gentlemen. Thank you very much for watching. Appreciate it. Lister's Mate wants to know, is this the bingo tournament? It is not. Please head down to your local Elks Club for that. This is Monday Night Mayhem. All right.
It could, but if one of us dies, you're totally allowed to say bingo.
Or you could do creative gambling by betting who dies first.
Oh, that actually, yeah. All right, folks,
yes.
you could do that in the chat. Also, Bro Ties in the live chat says rocks fall and everyone dies. Sounds fair. Okay, thank you for that suggestion. Okay, so I am your GM Game Master for tonight, and I'll catch you up on what's been going on in this game in just a minute. We're going to have all the players introduce their characters, though. If you look at the tokens by each of their screens, that is the character they're playing. That'll help you remind you who's who. This is, by the way, the second week we're using this new format. We're using a cool program called XSplit, so much cooler than Google Hangouts, which we had been using. You can see everybody here on the screen at once now, and you can see in the center of your screen, those are actually all the pictures of the characters in this game. On the lower right end of your screen, you're going to see the rolls that they're doing, the dice rolls that we're using a site called Roll20. And in the left part of your screen, if you're watching in post, there's the live chat, so you can actually see what all these live people were talking about during the game if you were not live here. And it'll make you want to watch us live because it's so much fun. All right, anyway, let's do some introductions here, and I'm going to put up a screen for each of the characters as they do this. But let's start with Captain Cyrus Vance, played by Trip.
Sure, so I am Captain Cyrus Vance, Captain of the Owl, and I'm an ex-Imperial soldier that has turned smuggler and soldier of fortune. I'm a rough-and-tumble sort of adventurer. Right now, my heart secretly belongs to Lady Blackbird, the main female character of this adventure. We have different keys that we have to hit, and one that I have to hit is my key of my hidden longing for Lady Blackbird. But we have just delivered her to her betrothed, a pirate king named Flint. And we're going to see how things go, but I'm hoping all
right, so I'm sorry.
Our key of the commander, I expect. Oh, I'm sorry.
Nope, sorry. We were losing you, but now you're back, so please continue.
Okay, I'm sorry. So one of my keys is key of the commander. So I do expect people to do what I say. And I also have a secret of leadership where I can help out the rest of my crew. And I also have a special power that I can teleport myself or somebody else once per session. So maybe if I can get my hands on Lady Blackbird, I'll just teleport her away to my secret love den.
Oh, that's what I was going to say. You probably teleport into her bedchambers.
Maybe so.
In the live chat, Listener's Mate says, everyone gets eaten by a gigantic air squid. So air squids, sky squids are in this game. I love how all the chat is trying to come up with ways for you to die. They really like that idea that I brought up, I guess.
Wow.
Excellent.
And
Rough
then,
crowd.
And then Brotai says, I don't blame him for liking Lady Blackbird. I also put up a picture of her. I don't blame him either.
Oh, yeah. There's a lot to like there.
And Foshot says about your teleporting, that doesn't sound creepy.
No. It's a power I wish I had as a teenager.
Oh, boy. All right. Moving on from that. Let's go over to Lady Blackbird. Yes, let's go to Naomi, actually, who is played by Somnus.
So Naomi was originally a slave in the fighting pits of the Empire, and had a very brutal life for a good long time until Lady Blackbird freed her from the slave pits, and she took up a role as a bodyguard for the lady. She is very devoted to keeping her safe, and has done her best to do so over the time that they've been together. And so, she's trying to block someone's advances, but, hasn't done the best in that arena due to a bout with possession on Lady Blackbird's part. So
She was possessed by my charisma.
You keep thinking that. But now it looks like, who knows, maybe she'll be setting out on her own after, Lady Blackbird is united with Flint. She may not be needed anymore.
We'll see. Let's go over
the
to...
nanny for their kids.
Oh, she'd be a great nanny.
Yeah, right?
All those kids would totally know how to kick people's asses, for sure.
Not to mention, you figure those kids are not stepping out of line. Nanny is terrifying.
All right, let's go over to Kale, who's played by Marks.
Alrighty, so I play Kale, and he is a burglar, a petty sorcerer. He's also the first mate of the owl and the mechanic. So I have a lot of sneaky abilities and some petty magic that's coming really handy off and on with light, spells with light and darkness and shattering spells, and of course fixing up stuff, little MacGyvering stuff. And he's got the key of greed, so he likes his shiny things. He's got the key of the mission to deliver Lady Blackbird, and key of fraternity. He's sworn to Cyrus is in a bond of brotherhood. So, and I have a few secrets of concealment and reflexes. Always got something hidden on me, ready to pull out, and reflexes.
Please don't pull it out.
I know. As soon as I said that.
Hey, ladies.
My power is to pull it out.
Is that a power?
So speaking of, you guys were speaking of some of the abilities people have in the chat. Brotai says, "Oh my! If I had a superpower, it would definitely be the power to solve any slight inconvenience. Like if you had cold coffee, I could snap my fingers and it's warm."
Wow, that's
Brilliant.
that's probably the greatest superhero ever.
That's actually true. Yeah, make a lot of people happy around the office and stuff. Like that photocopier, boom, it's working again.
Printer's out of ink, damn it. Oh, not anymore.
Just walking down the street, helping everybody they see.
Yes.
Assistance man.
Absolutely. It's like, I don't know, it's like the kind of the butler, right, in, or Jarvis, right? Jarvis in the Avengers or something, like, he helps
sure.
little problems. The
ultimate team support.
Yeah.
There you go.
Here's an interesting idea from Lister's mate for the show tonight. How about a magic spell happens and causes everyone to lose their identity by changing the sexes of everyone? Wow, what a great idea.
Whoa.
Wow.
You know what, I actually have had not that we're going to do it today, I have actually had the idea that it could be fun at some game to have, like, people swap identity so that one player has to play the other person's character, and the other person has to do that. I always think that would be fun.
It would be.
It's totally a Freaky Friday. You can do that,
Yeah, except it's Monday, but that's all right.
Please make me
Close
Naomi.
Monday the
want to be
13th.
Naomi.
Yeah, I bet you do.
I was just thinking, if Naomi was my nanny as a little boy, she'd have my complete attention.
Mhm.
Yeah, you probably want her to be spanking you.
Yeah.
Oh,
All right, let's go on
Let's
to.
exercise more. Jumping jacks. Sorry.
All right, let's go on to Snargle, who's played by Nate.
Thank you very much. Yes, Snargle, he is a goblin, and unlike most of the fantasy goblins you know, he can actually shape change somewhat. Not to an unbelievable extent, but hey, what's wrong with adding on a foot or making your skin color just very odd pale green? He grew up, very destitute and such, and saw people around him wielding about their, flaunting wealth, and et cetera, et cetera. Decided, I want that too. He quickly became somewhat of a thief on the streets and helped feed his family and friends. Instead of being a Robin Hood, he was more of a Goblin Hood. Eventually, he managed to find Kale. They went on a little misadventure with a bounty hunter named Snow, and now they are part of an awesome ship and their crew called the Owl, which he gets to pilot. He's sort of an adrenaline junkie in that sense and loves every single minute of it, especially when everyone's lives are in danger. One thing to note, however, is that he does at least feel for anybody who's down and out, including his foes. So if they are on the brink of death, he will most likely try to save them.
What a nice goblin. All right.
Really is.
In the
That's
chat,
my favorite nude. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
your favorate nude is Snargle?
No. I was going to say, my favorite new nickname is Goblin Hood for Snargle.
That is a great nickname. I also like that you have nude pictures of him. That's great.
Well, we've already had that session. A naked Snargle on the beach.
Snargle does like the skinny dip.
Sounds like a drink. Naked Snargle on the beach.
That sounds awful.
In the live chat, Dezzles just joined us. It says, good morning. He is watching from Australia, so it is morning there. Thank you, sir, for watching. You can tell us what you think of our new format here, if you dig it. And then Lister's Mate says, oh no, don't tell me that Pudding is going to die too. Pudding is our telepathic cat. But that's all right. Pudding stayed back with Necrotius, the little girl sorcerer. So Pudding should be safe. It's okay. Because Pudding's much more important than these people, apparently.
I really think one of us should have to trade identities with Pudding.
Oh, that would be great. That would be so good.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Let's see here. All right. Bro Ties, yes, I'm going to answer your question in a second there, but let me just put up Lady Blackbird one last time here. So I play Lady Blackbird as the DM. She is an Imperial Noble and a Storm Blood Sorcerer, which means she can control lightning and wind, thunder type magic. So she's quite powerful. And she has been on the run from the Imperial Empire. That's the Empire, controls most of the worlds here. And they're not really that nice. They're they have slaves and all that stuff. And but she had a prearranged marriage to this guy named Count Carlo. She didn't want to marry him. So most of the game has been Cyrus and company trying to ferry her to the Pirate King Uriah Flint, who has been her former lover. And I'll get into just a minute. How did I got there last time? But before we get into the game, Brotai says, what was your first time being a dungeon master or game master like? Well, that's a good question, sir. My first time was actually on this game, believe it or not. Not that long ago, like 2 months ago. And since it was with these characters, it was pretty bad. I'm just kidding. It was actually a lot of fun. I'm just kidding. It was very kind of impromptu, but it was. I think this was the perfect game to do it, since it's such rules light, like the lightest rules you ever find probably in a game, and it relied a lot on player interaction and improv stuff. So I thought it was great. I had a lot of fun doing it. Mm-hmm. And
you've done an awesome job.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Somnus, you probably gotta go back a long time for your first time DMing, right?
Well, yeah, somewhere around 1993.
Was it Dungeons & Dragons or something else?
Actually, it was Palladium Superheroes. It was Heroes Unlimited.
Cool.
So how was the first time?
It was a learning experience. You ended up, I mean, of course, this was high school, so there were some interesting heroes. We'll just put that as interesting.
Oh, like Use Erection Man or something like that?
Yeah, there was, and one of my friends actually managed to random roll a completely unkillable character.
Wow.
Cool.
Wow.
The dice came out, and I mean, you could not hurt this thing.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, there might have been some balance issues.
You can only hurt his feelings.
Yes, you could hurt his feelings. That'd be about it.
And if you do it once, you'll never do it again.
Right.
In the live chat, Brotai says, like lubrication application guy. Yeah, so actually, that he made that suggestion in one of my Super Geeked Up shows, and I had to play lubrication application guy in a scene we did. Thanks.
I'm going to say, bro ties, that is disturbingly close.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Yes, you can actually see that scene, by the way, on our Super Geeked Up YouTube channel. It's its own little excerpt.
Wow.
So the question is could you not touch lubrication guy, or would you just not want to touch lubrication guy?
Both.
I kind of just went with he was, I don't know, good at applying. No, never mind. Just forget it.
Oh God.
I made it nicer than it could have been. Cleaner than it could have been.
That's cool.
It could have went really bad.
I'm sure there's one of those guys at every convention, though.
Oh, jeez.
I'll stop.
Faux Shot, who's from the Retro Reload podcast, which I was just on last week, so please go check that out if you like. I was a guest on there. Faux Shot wants to know, so will you guys be starting another RPG series since we are wrapping up Lady Blackbird? Possibly. We got to discuss that, sir. But if you have suggestions, folks in the chat, about some games you might think are cool or would like to see on here, please put them in there in the chat. Or send them to us if you're watching a post. At Super Geeked Up is always a good place to reach us. Certainly always love seeing new RPGs. We will actually most likely have a couple special RPG shows coming up where some very cool creators of RPGs, like John Wick, who does 7th Sea, and the Fate people over at Evil Hat Productions, who do the Dresden Files, they will probably be coming on, hopefully, to run a game for us. So look for that in the future.
I am stupid excited for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very much.
So we're working out just dates and times and where that's going to work for everybody, but that should be really cool.
Yes. And the first campaign shall be called Lubrication Adventures.
No.
Yeah, I don't think you're going to support on that one.
Sorry.
Dezel's in the chat says, I stand by, we should continue our game we played. So Dezel, Somnus, and his daughter, we actually off-screen played a Fate Accelerated game. It was actually a way for me to, before I ran it on our charity stream, to me to test it out, so I knew what I was doing. And actually, we had a lot of fun doing that, I thought. Yeah. I would totally do some more of that.
Very cool.
Yeah. All right. Anyway, let's see. All right, let's get. Okay, let me catch you up, folks. If you haven't been watching this game, and then we'll get into it. So this is a kind of a steampunk-esque world. There's a lot of airships. There's the Empire, like I said. There's some free worlds. There's a bunch of pirates. There's smugglers. A whole bunch of cool stuff. So these guys finally did reach Captain Flint, the Pirate King, last time, which has been the whole point of the whole journey. They finally found out from a different captain, Captain Blood of the Red Sail Pirate Gang. He told them the secret route through the remnants, which is think of all these shattered worlds. Some of you guys had a good, I think, analogy the other time. I don't know if anyone remembers what it would look like, but it's very dangerous, basically, like all these debris or asteroid field type. Think of it like that, I guess, in a way, but you're not really in space. You're in a breathable atmosphere. And you need to know the secret route to get through it. So Captain Blood gave them this sphere device, which showed them the correct route through the remnants. Snargle had to do some very, very fancy flying, even with that thing. But man, he really showed off his skills because he got through there. just barely missing all this debris, and got them through. And they found Flint's base, which was this huge. That's what I forgot to put up. I'll have to put up that picture in a little minute here, which is this huge tower. And and they made this guy named Slappy, which is one of the pirates of Flint. He brought them up to the top of it and they met Flint. And actually, let me put up a picture of Flint right here so you folks that are watching at home can see what he looks like. There he is. And he ran and embraced Lady Blackbird and took her in a passionate kiss. And that's pretty much right where we left off last time.
Yep.
Yeah. Much to the dismay of Cyrus.
Yeah. I was just thinking Slappy would be a good character for the Lube Adventures.
Oh, man, you really want to do that.
No, I don't.
Spanky, what?
Oh, God.
It's something he can get behind, if you know what I
Oh.
So I touched Lady Blackbird.
In the live chat, by the way, Brotai says, The Adventures of Pudding, I totally watched that. Oh, all right. Well, people really like
series, yeah.
People really like Pudding the cat.
We need a cat adventure, cat spinoff.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there's a game coming out that's sort of to that end. The Empire of Mao.
Yep.
And everyone plays cats. It's like a companion game, I think, to Pugmire, where you're all playing dogs.
Oh, okay. Nice.
All right.
Also in the live chat, Brotai says Captain Flint looks like Snake from Metal Gear with long hair. He does kind of. You're right. The picture I chose. Yeah. But the listeners may says he looks like a reject from an 80s hair band. Okay.
Oh.
Very different description. Well, he says Slappy does, but I don't know if... Okay, I don't know if he was talking about the picture I showed, or maybe in his mind that's what Slappy looks like. Maybe that's it. Okay.
Oh,
Okay, yeah.
I'll go with that for Slappy. Yeah.
I love that line, though, for Flint, though, because I really wanted to just stand up in the wedding and say, "Hey, reject from an 80s hair band! Stop this wedding!"
That's my woman! Yeah.
That's my woman!
And then you launch it to an 80s rock ballad.
Yeah.
Start singing Meatloaf.
There you go.
Oh, I would love that. Dude,
And I would do
anything for love.
anything for love.
I love that song, man. I love that video, too. It's a great video.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's just do it right now, and everybody's backing me up, all right? I would do anything for love. No?
Naomi would just be staring at
Nobody
you like,
backs
the
me
hell is
up."
wrong with you?
I'll do light magic, a little light show to go with it.
Okay. Well, I just drop the mic and I say, I'm going to see Pudding. Fine. I'm having adventures with Pudding.
So with the light magic, you're making the lighter to wave back and forth?
Yes.
Very nice. Very nice. All right, so there was this big embrace then.
Yep.
All right.
Gonna do something about that?
Well, all right. So I whisper to Slappy. I assume Slappy's around, and I say, "So Slappy, when is the wedding planned for? When is the wedding?"
Slappy will respond, well, I'm not quite sure, but I think he, since it's been 6 years, I think he's pretty eager to marry her.
All right. I mean, maybe you could wait another... What's another 6 years? You know?
He's like, well, I'm not going to suggest that to Captain Flint. That's not a good idea.
Oh, okay. No. I wasn't suggesting that I would say anything like that, but yeah.
So...
I mean, we all know that that longing makes the heart grow fonder. All right.
If you say so. I've had a woman in a long time.
Oh. Well. I can't help with that. Maybe one day if we're around Queen Sheba's, I can hook you up with someone.
Ah, sounds great.
Sure.
All right, so well, you two were having that conversation, which I'm assuming were quieter. So
yeah, definitely. That was a whispered conversation.
So Flint, so they're not kissing anymore. Him and Blackbird, and then
how long was this kiss?
After 20 minutes.
Damn it!
Hey man, after 6 years, you gotta, that's gonna be one good kiss.
I guess.
Kind of look over. This is getting awkward. Should we go do something else?
Okay, so then Flint looks to you guys and says, "You have my thanks for returning Natasha to me."
I take a bow and I say, "Well, Natasha is quite the woman. I've never met anyone like her."
Nor have I. So of course, I want to make sure you are properly rewarded for your efforts. I'm sure it was no easy task to get her away from the Empire.
It was really tough. I mean, super tough.
Really? What was the most dangerous part?
Probably the sky squids.
Yeah, it was pretty rough, yeah.
Yes, I've had tangle with more than one sky squid in my day.
We
and
we
the
did
ghosts.
we did have a tangle with the ghost crew and the ghost captain. Captain Ann Turner, if you've ever heard of her.
Oh, indeed I have. I had met Captain Turner back in the day. She was a fierce pirate.
Yes. Very passionate. A passionate woman.
Indeed. Well, since you went through so much adversity to bring Natasha to me, you will be very, very well rewarded.
Sounds great. I like it.
Snargle can only imagine what he'd get.
So then he says, "Slappy, take these gentlemen to get their reward." "Aye, aye, Captain," Slappy replies.
Naomi, of course, remains.
Flint will say, "I would like, of course, you imagine after so many years, I would like some time alone with Natasha." And Natasha will kind of wave her hand to you, Naomi, that it's fine to leave her.
She nods, giving a bow to the lady, and heads off with the group.
I'm gonna nudge and whisper to Cyrus, he's like, if you're gonna do something, you better do it soon. Just saying.
I step back into the room and I say, "Captain Flint, may I just have a moment?"
Sorry, I was waiting. I thought you were going to say something.
No. Naomi looks at Kale. "What are you doing?"
So I take a
All right, so
bow.
Flint will say, not now. I must have some time alone. Yeah, sir, as I'm sure you can understand, I'm sure you've had many loves of your life, Captain. But we will go get your reward, and then we will talk soon.
So I get down on one knee and I say, Lady Blackbird, bringing you along this way has been reward enough, and I cannot accept any reward for seeing you safely here. My men...
He looks at Kale as like, "Yeah, there you go."
I'm sure Kale and Snargle love this.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
My men still, of course, they are owed something. I cannot speak for them. But for myself, as the captain of the Owl, I can accept no treasure other than the pleasure of having delivered Lady Blackbird to safety.
Snargle is struggling not to just laugh out loud as we currently speak.
I'm just like, yes, more for us. I think I've accomplished all of my keys in one stroke.
I think you're right. I think you have. Sure. Go ahead. It's the last game. Take 3 XP. Certainly, Cyrus certainly did for the Lady Blackbird one, I guess, right? You could definitely get an XP at least.
Sure, I guess. Yeah.
Naomi, I mean, was looking out for Lady Blackbird. You can get an experience point as well.
Alrighty.
Snargle, I don't know if you've done anything yet, but you can tell me if you.
Well, he doesn't like to see anyone suffer, but this is too good.
Okay, right. All right, well, don't worry. I'm sure you'll get XP soon. By the way, in the live chat, Broty's, when you got down on one knee, he says you start singing Meatloaf is what you should have done. All right.
Maybe. We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Keep chatting away there, folks. Oh, listener's mate says, oh, so Cyrus died of a broken heart. Well, let's find out. But keep those comments coming, folks. We always love hearing your suggestions. Try to work those in. So you can see that Lady Blackbird is moved by your very eloquent comments. She says, "That's very kind of you, Captain, and I appreciate all that. But please, I wouldn't feel right if you didn't take something. You risked your life more than once to ferry me here."
I can think of nothing else of greater reward than the smile on your face.
All right, and she gives you a nice smile, actually.
And my lady, your wishes are my greatest desire.
In the chat, by the way, Brotai says, "No, he dies of getting the shit kicked out of him by her husband-to-be."
That seems more likely.
That's a possibility.
Yeah, what's Flint's reaction to this? Is he just kind of like, or is he?
Flint, he's keeping a pretty straight face. He's not really showing any outward annoyance at it. So he says, "Well, you're quite the way with words, Captain. You should become a poet." But then he says, "But please go off, and at least the rest of you can get your reward."
Oh.
Thank you, Captain Flint. And my lady, I will take my leave. But
she says, "Please be sure that before you all depart, I come back, and I would like to say farewell to all of you."
Well, I was hoping perhaps we could stay for the ceremony.
Oh, she says, "Well, of course, if you would like to, I would be honored to have you all here."
And I am at your beck and call, my lady.
Okay, wow, what a gentleman. That's just me saying that.
So Cyrus should enter into poetry contests with Falco.
Yes.
Yes, Falco is the poet from our D&D game, and he's terrible.
Will there be a lot of wine at this wedding?
Get out of here! I should take away all those
Cyrus will
XP
be whining
points.
a lot.
All right, so Slappy leads you guys out of there, and
So
yes,
I whisper to Kale, and I'm like, did I lay it on too thick?
You know. Maybe just a touch. But, you know.
What do you think Snargle?
If that was a comparison to cutting a ham, you would have just served up a whole rump roast.
Oh. I'm sorry, I wasn't sure what to say.
It's okay. I didn't have to say anything.
You know my heart hangs in the balance here.
Probably more than you know.
All right, so Slappy leads you down through some corridors and down some levels and stuff, down some stairs and all that stuff, and then he leads you through this room, and then Then as he walks through the door, he slams it shut, and then the other door on the other side slams shut too.
Naomi looks at Cyrus. You just couldn't, could you?
And then, so both doors you hear lock, and they're very very tough iron doors, and then some water starts pouring into the room.
Oh, all right.
Of course there is, yeah.
Okay.
By the way, Bro Ties, it says, this is like the part of the movie that's always missing when they tie up the loose ends. Well, some more loose ends than that to tie up, sir.
Yeah, so, any windows in this place?
Nope.
Okay.
So, there's no windows. There is a little tiny slit in the door Slappy went through. It looks like an eye slit, but it is closed right now.
Okay. Okay.
The water is now up to your ankles and rising fairly quickly.
I expected nothing, and I'm still disappointed.
Right?
Is there a lock? Is there a lock on the door?
Not on this side.
Can I use my shatter spell? The shatter?
The door?
Hey.
You can try. It is a very, very heavy wrought iron door.
So
I'm indicating that's going to be very, very difficult to do using the shatter spell.
What's the water coming out of? Is there something we can crawl in?
High up by the ceiling, there are these circular kind of things that there's like two on each wall. Water's coming out of them. They're not big enough to crawl through.
Oh yeah, that's true. Where is the water coming from?
Yeah, so it's up high, coming through these maybe about this big or so things, and so the water's pouring down.
Seems like we could stop those up.
I'm going to activate my MacGyver mechanic ability. And then an inner narrative dialogue of, if you do this with the bubblegum and something else.
Sure. Is there anything that we can do to get you up to those pipes?
By the way, so I should say this before you do that. With their shatter spell, so it probably won't work in the door, but let me amend that. You might be able to break open that slit that's in the door.
Oh, the slit in the door. Yeah. Okay, let's try that.
Okay.
At least we can stick our head out of it and not drown. Take turns.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I've got another idea, too. If this doesn't work, I could just teleport outside the door and then face whatever is there and then hopefully be able to get things open, but...
Yeah, I mean, once if we can get the viewport open so that you can see what's on the other side to teleport out, so that then you could open it from the other side, that could work.
Yeah,
well,
absolutely.
Is this a slit from where we just came from, or is this the other door?
That's the door that he went through. Slappy went through.
That he left us behind. We don't know. We never seen him inside.
You didn't. Yeah, you don't know what's out there right now.
Okay. All right.
Is that what you do when you cast your spell?
Brilliant.
Let me see what I got.
So, by the way, Lister's Mate says, why does this sound like a horror movie? And Brotai says, not a horror movie, it's like what happens when a DM wants to kill someone. I really don't want to kill anyone. Just make
Then they all died.
Yeah. The water is, by the way, up to your knees at this point.
All right, so I have my petty magic.
Kale.
So a petty magic, shatter spell, and then my channeling spellcaster to boost that up. So that's 4 right there. How difficult do you think this would be?
I would say it's probably a 4.
Okay, so what do you guys think? How much should I put in this?
What he's doing, folks, is he can spend extra dice to help improve his roll. The more dice you roll, the more chances you're going to be successful. On a D6, if you get a 4, 5, or 6, you're successful. If you get a 1, 2, or 3, you are not. He needs to get 4 successes on this thing.
Give me a pep talk, Cyrus, so I get an extra one?
No, yeah, absolutely. So your base is 4, right?
Correct. Right?
Your base is 4,
correct, yes.
and you need to get a 4.
Or no, I'm sorry. We start with 1 automatically, right? So I guess it's 5 because I get petty magic,
so 5. You need
shatter,
to get a 4.
Yeah.
You need at least a 7, but probably an 8 to make sure.
All right, so let's put in 2 extra points to make it 8.
Okay.
Wait, is Cyrus? Are you giving him one? Is that what's happening?
No, I don't think I can give him one, but I could have him re-roll.
Well, no, anybody can, right? Unless I'm forgetting. Can any of you guys give an extra dice? Or extra? Let me read this again. It's been a while.
I thought we could aid each other or something.
Yeah, you can aid.
Yeah.
Although,
would you like me to give you an extra one?
Well, somebody.
I was considering just having Naomi come up and punch the panel out.
You could try that. Well, you could do both. You could try your shatter spell and you could try punching it because obviously you can break things with your hands.
Yeah, Naomi's secret of destruction. You can break things with your bare hands as if you were swinging a sledgehammer. It's scary.
Why don't you punch it first while I ready my magic?
And actually, you know what? You can give it 1 dice, but it has to be in a way where you can literally really help. So I don't know if he can really help you with this magic because he knows nothing about magic.
Right.
So I think, Kale, you're going to be on your own for the roll. But we can
find a weak spot.
What I could do is I could say, look at my shattered heart. Shatter the slot like that.
So I'm guessing Kale is sitting there, crunching the numbers, watching looking at the thing, and Naomi will walk over and just try to knock the plate clean out.
She's like, too much contemplating, more action.
Go for it. See what happens.
And from what I've got, it looks like I've got 9 dice.
Ooh.
I'm trying to think of the. Yeah, okay, I'll keep the difficulty the same because you are super strong.
Pit fighter, combat tested, brutal, living weapon, fast, hard, strong, bone breaking.
Oh yeah.
Alrighty.
5 successes, right?
Yep.
All right, nice job. All right, so yeah, you just smash your fists, and that plate just disintegrates, man. You obliterate it.
All right.
She looks to Cyrus. Okay.
That's great. So
or we can punch it. Whatever. I won't ready my magic.
He's just sitting there the spell ready, half cast.
Yeah, I say thanks, Naomi. Of course. Nice fists. You're good at fisting. And I look. I
was waiting for that.
Through. Yeah, of course. So I look. As much as I can through the busted slot now with my guns ready. Not just sticking my head out, but, looking and seeing if I can see Slappy or anyone.
Yeah, actually, 2 pirates, you see their heads swivel towards you and they heard the plate break, and they're shooting at you now.
All right, I will shoot back.
Are you going to try to duck out of the way first?
Yeah, I'll duck out of the way if they have a chance to shoot first. If I'm seeing
they
them,
did, because I'm gonna guess you did not have your gun already pointed out there because you were just looking. You said.
Well, no, I did say I have both my guns in my hand.
Oh, okay. Did you have them already pointed through the slot?
Oh, well, yeah. I mean, I had my guns in my hands looking at the slot.
Okay, let me.
But if I see them pointing their guns ready to fire, sure, I'll duck out.
Yeah, and let me rephrase. This is like an eye slit, not a big slot. Okay.
Okay.
So it's very tiny, very, very tiny.
Oh, all right. I was thinking that was like a busted hole in the door.
No.
But no.
No, I mean you can stick the muzzle of a gun through it. That's fine, but like you don't have all this big space. Yeah.
Okay. I thought I had more space.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, I'll duck as they're shooting.
All right. So give me first a defense roll, and then you can do a shooting thing if you want to. Shoot back at them.
All right. Great. So I'll do.
In the chat, Lister's mate says, "Facepalm, you're good at fisting."
Yeah, pretty much. So, I guess I'm gonna do like maybe Survivor, Tough, Run, Endure. I don't know. What do you think? Is that ridiculous?
I won't not run in this case since you're like in, I would say, almost waist deep water at this point.
Fine.
But the other ones, sure.
But so the other ones are okay. So that's 4 base.
Hey, Snargle. Who's Snargle? Snargle, are you getting, since there's water here, are you getting naked and going for a swim?
He's casually backstroking in it as it fills up the room, since there's not much else he can do, except make witty banter, which is one of his keys. Anytime Snargle makes a comment that has the other players laughing, he gets experience, but we'll save that for later.
Yes.
So it sort of feels like this wouldn't be a... Go ahead, I'm sorry.
How much can Snargle shapeshift? Can you actually fit through the opening?
Oh God, I wish. If it was like sort of like in the beginning, remember when we were trapped in those jail cells with the bars in between?
Yeah.
Those were just about thin enough, far apart enough for me to slip through. But the eye slit visor is, again, like an envelope slot.
Well,
yeah.
But so you can't get your whole body through. You might be able to do something else.
Get your
hands. Maybe your hand
That's
through.
Gross.
Stick something else through.
Is that a worm?
Oh, Jesus.
No, I'm trying to think of it, like, because, again, it's at eye level. Goblins are shorter than people, and the handle is probably closer to their midsection. He would have to reach up and then have to reach down.
Well, but somebody can boost you up. Naomi can boost you up easily.
I can lift you up.
That's very true. Okay, well, feeling like
But
this
first,
is a
I
call.
think we have to take care of these guys.
Yeah, first,
right?
there's bullets flying. So let's.
Yeah.
You probably won't get shot.
I'm wondering if this would be a very difficult dodge since they're trying to shoot at a slot, and I assume they're not like right up on it.
No, it's not that difficult at all.
Oh, so it's not difficult for me to jump out of the way. So I'm just going to spend 1 and I'll do 5. So we'll see what happens. 3?
Okay. Yeah, so you dart out of the way, and no problem. The bullets don't even pass through it,
Okay, great.
And then, are you going to fire back, or?
Yeah, I'm going to immediately just, jump in there and return fire with my double pistols. Can I say that I'm shooting 1 pistol at each of them?
Yep.
Okay. So that's Warrior Battle Hardened shooting, 2-gun style, pistol,
Jesus.
hail of lead.
Well, people in the chat are really enjoying this sexual innuendo. Brotai says, Snargle's going to stick his hand through the tiny slit. LOL, sorry.
Okay.
Oh, boy.
I've got a 7 base. And I'll spend 1 more, so I'll do an 8. I just don't want to run out of everything before I have a face-off. Jeez. Alright, so let's see how this goes. 1! Wow, how horrific is that? So, I'm using my Secret of the Shootist, which will allow me to reroll anything
Oh,
that
good.
deals with
Oh my god, that was 8 dice too. Holy crap!
Yeah, that's horrific. Yeah, so reroll.
I guess that broken heart really is affecting you.
Yeah, seriously.
Depression is killer.
Okay, so I thought I pressed it. Let me try again.
3.
Wow, just 3. That's terrible.
All right.
Could be worse.
So you shoot out the doors, and again, but because obviously it's hard to aim because it's such a tiny spot and stuff.
Yeah.
Your bullets fly through them, but they miss them and hit off the wall behind them. However, it does scare them enough to they run off and they yell about like, "Get reinforcements!"
Damn it!
But now there's nobody out there for the brief time being, at least.
Right.
If you want to try something else to get out of there.
Yeah, let's try Snargles. Let's see how far his arm can reach.
Okay. Well, here goes
We'll go
nothing.
get
All right, so wait, so Naomi, you're like
Naomi
lifting
is
him up.
gonna go grab Snargle and lift him up to the window so that he can see to reach through.
All right, and tell us, so Snargle, what exactly are you trying to do?
Well, essentially, he tries to slip his hand through the little visor and, like Mr. Fantastic, reach for the handle. Oh, Finny.
So and by the way, folks, he's using this. What do they call it? Some kind of shape shifting ability, right?
It's the shape warping.
Yeah.
Shape warping. So he can, as a goblin, somewhat warp and shape his body. So just so you know, you did hear a lock click. So you do have to, before you can open it, you have to unlock it, just so you know.
Okay. He'll immediately begin scouring the other side of the door for that before the water rises any further.
Okay, so you can give me a roll for that. What can you use for that?
Ooh.
Can you actually stick your finger and like mold it into the shape of the?
I'm gonna say, I think he can.
I think you could,
Yeah.
and then turn it and see.
So
what
you just need to
happens.
pilot your hand in there. I think your piloting skills sort of work for this.
Unfortunately, warp shape is under my goblin.
Okay.
That
Is that one of your? Do you have is that one of your what's your abilities? Your secrets?
Oh, my secret of shape warping, as goblin can change shape.
Yeah. So you know what? That you don't need to use one of your traits for that. That gives you your shape warping automatically. Your secret.
Oh, there you go.
So you can use a different trait if you want, if it applies here.
Okay.
Although, yeah, I wonder which one's the best, huh? You know what? It's still probably all in their goblin, to be honest with you, though.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
So warp shape.
Agile, probably, just for being able to have hand-eye coordination.
I don't know if there's anything else.
Claws would help him be able to sort of reach and feel around.
All right, I'll give you that one, but that's it.
Okay, so I've got, I think, 4 dice.
1, 2, 3, 4, and the one you get automatically, so 5, right?
Okay, yeah. Well, here goes nothing, boys.
Thank you.
Ha
Oh wow, that was a good roll. You didn't even add any.
Good.
Okay, so yeah, so your hand again, kind of like Mr. Fantastic, kind of warps there, morphs around, and goes through the slot and go down. By the way, Brotai says I'm a very forgiving DM. I actually am. Man, I know I'm too nice. That's all right. I actually don't really want to kill them. So anyway, so you go down there and you find the keyhole where the lock is, and you put your fingers in there and you kind of shape it until like what the key would be, and it takes a little bit of time, and then you finally get it and you turn it and you hear the thing unlock.
I think I got it.
And then you reach up and you turn the handle and the door opens. And by the way,
still dangling.
Good job.
By the way, at this point the water was up to I would say everybody's chest. And actually, Snargle, you would have been underwater if Naomi was not holding you up.
Wow.
So as the door opens, the water forces all of you out into the hall, and so it all rushes out, and you guys go tumbling all out into the hall, and you're soaking wet, obviously.
All right. I try to shake out my guns and get my bearings as fast as I can. Do we hear footsteps approaching? Are there different hallways on either side? What's around us?
Yeah, the corridor goes in both two directions. You do hear footsteps coming from the way those two other pirates had ran off.
All right. What do you guys say about running the other way? Coming up with a plan.
I'm good with that.
Yeah. Running is good.
All right.
Oh, Naomi doesn't like running, apparently.
Well, I'm just kind of looking at that.
Just think of it as a warm-up before we beat them up.
Right. I was looking at Key of the Warrior. You crave the crash and roar of battle. The tougher the better. Hit your key when you do battle with worthy or superior foes.
Well, you can go fight them all. They all run away.
We will cheer you on.
You're like, yeah, Naomi!
Right. About 500 pirates in this place. Would
If you win, go back.
Challenge.
Follow us. Stay on this hallway.
But you know, if they got to fight in a hallway,
You're saying it's a more confined space?
Only
That's
so
true.
many can come at us.
That is very true. Well, or we could
That's
close
okay.
We could close the door and lock it, and then take cover, like just down the hallway. Maybe if there's something that we can kind of position ourselves and hide behind, and
so the
come
door
and be confused and take them by surprise.
So the only door is the one you just came out of, where the water room. You can go back in there and exit out the other way if you want. But if you lock the door, you're going to be back in that room.
Oh,
And actually, the lock's on the other side, so that doesn't really help you much. Unless you just want to go out the other door on the other end of it, then you could do that.
okay. I guess I'm confused.
So there's a room. You just came out of a room into a corridor. You're in a corridor now.
Right.
But the door closes to that room, the water room. I'll just call it that.
So yeah, we have to basically go into.
You're either going to go into the water room and out the opposite door, or head down the other way in the corridor if you want to avoid them.
Oh, okay. I got
You got two ways to run, or you can go straight at them and
So
fight
it's
them.
not like a T shape. It's just
No, it's
gotcha.
a corridor going just two directions.
So the choice is clear. We go break these people in half.
Well said.
So wait,
All right, let's go ahead and charge.
Naomi's pissed anyway.
Yeah.
She understands them wanting to kill you.
Right. Oh, thanks. All right.
this is going to be like that scene in Star Wars where Han Solo charges all the stormtroopers at chase.
Oh, and they all run.
Yeah, until they realize that they way outnumber him.
Yeah. So let's go ahead and charge. Everybody be ready for anything. I'm reloading my guns as we're running down the hallway.
Okay, so you're all charging down the hallway, making a lot of squishy noises because you're all soaking wet. And
I'm fine. I'm practically wearing a swimsuit anyway.
Pretty much. I'm not complaining.
all right, so yeah, you run down there, and before long, you turn a corner, and there's a whole bunch of pirates chasing at you, or running right at you.
Hopefully they're surprised.
They are. They actually do. They stop momentarily because they're very shocked to see you guys charging at them. They thought you'd be running away.
Okay.
And with that, I'm taking the first guy out.
How many are there?
Let me say they're like two abreast in terms of how they can fit in the hallway, but you can at least see 10 of them right now.
And what I'm going to be aiming to do, because I'm betting they were running this way, so now they're trying to stop. That pulls them up short together. I'm going to try and basically punch the first one hard enough to knock the other one down. The ones behind him like bowling pins.
Okay. All right. Well, you do have a very powerful punch.
Good call. Go for it.
All right.
As you see, folks, the female character is doing all the work in this game, as it should be. And while these other dudes just hang out and just like watch her kick ass.
Alrighty. So I guess I'll just go with her 9 dice. So.
Hey, by the way, the Snargle, does that? Do you have any keys yet, or no?
Well,
I guess there's no key for shape shifting, really, right?
Again, I'm unsure if the key of banter would have been triggered earlier, but
just take one, fine.
I think it should have.
Yeah, just take an XP.
And I guess I'm going to take the one for Key of the Warrior.
Sure.
Alrighty. So let's punch lead guy here.
Oh wow!
Nice.
6 successes.
She's pissed.
Okay, so yes, you punch him so hard, he goes his head snaps back and he goes flying back into the guy behind him, and that guy goes into the guy behind him, and yes, it is a bit of a domino effect happening. So I'll say half the people who are in the hallway have now fallen down.
Yeah, I'm figuring there were 2 lines of 5. She took out one of them, knocking them down.
The first guy he's totally unconscious, like for a very long time, most likely, and he probably won't even remember what happened afterwards. The other people are still awake, but they're on the ground now.
Great.
And she glares at the others.
So the others that are still standing, I'm going to use my, both my pistols. And I'm intentionally going to try a similar sort of thing, where if I can, I want to line them up and shoot bullets, at the ones that are still standing, and try to make them go through the guys into the ones behind them.
All right. So I will say, since the other people who are standing were so shocked by what Naomi just did, that they're also a little hesitant to do anything else. So I will let you guys keep going here instead of them.
Okay.
So, however, I will say I'm actually going to go over to either Kale or Snargle, because I'm going to say your guns are so wet, they are not working very well right now.
All
right.
Okay.
Sounds like a personal problem. So I'm going to use a light spell and try to flash, like, bright cone light.
Okay, right. First you wanted to whip it out. Now you want to flash people. What the hell?
Yeah, I want to flash them.
I know. Jeez.
That might work, though. You might scare them away.
So yeah, I want to try that. Cool.
Sure. Yep, absolutely.
So I think with my light spell, I think that gives me a base of 5 total, and then I'm going to throw in how difficult you think this would be. Maybe.
You're just trying to blind them, right?
Yeah.
I'll say a 3, because since they're all kind of since whatever just happened, they're already kind of distracted.
Okay, I'll put 2 in it then, and we'll see what happens.
As they spend this dice, by the way, they have a pool of 7 dice they can spend, folks, in addition to their normal dice.
So, abracadabra.
5 successes, very good.
Not bad.
All right, yep. So you toss out, and this white flash of light happens, and so the ones that were standing have all been blinded. The ones that are on the ground, I was saying they were actually not looking because they were on the ground. So they are not blinded. So there's 4 of them that are not blinded.
Okay.
And one of them's out, and 5 of them are blinded.
Alrighty.
Snargle, would you like to do something?
Yes, actually. He will see that they are currently nigh on incapacitated, or at least not able to fight, if fighting well, and promptly hurl himself at them and try to bring them down to an unconscious level.
All right, so you're kind of doing almost like a flying body attack or something?
He's literally just hurtling his body directly to the first person, bouncing off the next, sort of like a pinball.
Oh, cool.
Yes.
I was half expecting, a flying kick at the level that you're at.
At the groin.
Well,
Right.
he has the key of conscience for a reason.
Ah, there we go. No hitting below the belt,
Indeed.
even if it's at eye level.
And hopefully Key of the Daredevil will assist him in this, as he uses Goblin to warp shape, glide through, being agile and quick, tumbling in between his opponents to use his teeth and claws while being as reckless as possible.
Well, I liked how you made a sentence out of all those traits you have. That was very good.
Oh yeah, jeez.
I'll give you an XP just for that. And
Oh, well, thank you. Wow, that's that was a lot. That's wow.
by the way, folks, I am giving more XP than usual because it's the last game. So why the hell not?
I think it was either 7 or 8 from the trade.
This way, maybe they won't die at the end.
Hopefully.
Hopefully.
So that was 8 for the traits, and then the 1 base, so 9 in total.
All right, 9. That is a lot.
Whew. All right, let's make this spectacular. Actually, I'm going to bust all 7 of my extra die to make it 16.
Whoa.
Are you using your thing where you get them back? Are you using your secret? Yeah,
The secret of the lucky break. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's gonna get
All
them back, so that's all right.
Wow.
Crap.
11 successes.
Wow. Yeah.
All right. So, all right. So you jump off, and you propel yourself off of Kale, and you go like into like this kind of tumbling ball, roll. And you fly into the first one, and then you just like you said, just like a pinball, you go ricocheting off. Every single person in that, every pirate that's in that hallway. Yep, you know what? They're all unconscious now.
Okay, so at the end
Fantastic.
of it, he looks around at the room and says to everybody else, "All right, let's bounce."
Ah,
Wow. Wow.
great! I give you that awesome thing, and then that's what you give me in return.
That's amazing.
You had to know it was coming.
Right.
I should have.
Also, Kale makes a great springboard, so that's
Yeah.
That's what people tell me all the time.
And this is rather ruthless, but I'm going to do it anyway because clearly Flint was trying to kill all of my friends, and Lady Blackbird is in danger now. So I'm just going to walk along the top of each pirate and and I'm going to shoot them directly in the heart. And I say, "This is for breaking my heart, Flint."
Okay, so
and just shoot them
before
one by one
hang
through the
on,
heart.
before you do that, is that
Yeah.
are you the rest of you fine with that, or you gonna let him do that?
This is baffling, Snargle. He has never seen the captain do this before.
Shoot him in the knees. I'm all about compromise.
Snargle,
Right, they won't be chasing us.
All right. So yeah, now I'm seeing red, and my whole face is red, and I've got both pistols out, and I'm starting to march towards the pirates, and I say, "I'm gonna shoot each and every one of them in the
Kyle
heart."
Cal will be like, "Wait, Cyrus, Lady Blackbird wouldn't want to be with a murderer. Why don't you just, incapacitate them?"
Yeah, she appreciates the kind and gentle soul, not the
All right.
bloodthirsty psychopath.
Excellent point.
So sweat is kind of pouring down my forehead, and I say, "You're right. I'm sorry." I let
To
my
which
anger
all of
get the
this,
best
Naomi just shrugs.
Right. So instead I say, "Well, this will have to do," and I just kick the closest pirate in the balls, and I say, "We're coming for Flint."
All right.
All right.
Let's throw him in the water room.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea.
I think the water's still flowing.
Oh, the water's still flowing. Oh, okay.
No, I say that's a great idea, Kale, and I start pulling the guy, and I punched in the balls towards the water room.
All right. Well, let's tie them up at least before we go, or something, and then let's head on out. Right? Because obviously, who knows what this guy has planned for Lady Blackbird if he's willing to kill us off.
Mm-hmm.
You're muted, Jeff. At least to me.
Yes, I was. Thank you. You could lock them in the water room.
Oh.
Yeah, but isn't the water still running?
No, the water's out. The water's.
Oh, okay.
okay.
That's what I was.
Oh,
okay.
It was set to run at like a certain limit and fill the room up, and then.
Oh,
stop,
gotcha.
probably.
Okay. Because I was going to say, well, that's the same as shooting them, and honestly, shooting them would be more merciful.
Right.
If we accidentally forgot the water was still going, is it really? It's an accident.
It's just like, all right, everybody, I just want to listen to the screams. Okay, fine. So we tie them up and lock them in there. All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna take their gold too as we time up, because you know.
Well, you can do that. All right. So, oh yeah. Let's check them for keys though, and anything else that could help us get around.
Yeah,
These
definitely.
goals.
Right.
All right.
Gold, in case we have to pay off a pirate.
Jewelry.
Oh look, there's gold. Throw it the other way.
All right. So you search through their clothing. You one of them had a key. You find a little bit of gold, nothing too crazy, and you find some different like your rings and other jewelry and trinkets and stuff.
Cool. I take my share of it, and let's
So
head
by that
out.
you mean all of it?
Well, anything they didn't see, you know.
All right. So
You'll share
Kale.
later.
Oh, Kale. All right. So actually, folks, let's take a quick break here, and then but we'll be right back, and we'll continue and see if these guys can make their way back to Flint and take their revenge. Folks, yes, we'll be back in just a minute here. We'll continue on with more of the game. So don't go anywhere. And keep chatting away.
I wish Flint had a different name.
Who?
I wish Flint had a different name. Every time you say it, I just think of the G.I. Joe character Flint.
Oh, I think of the Black Sails, the show, because Captain Flint's the main character in that, actually.
Oh, okay.
Me too. Yeah, that's what I think of. Yep. Okay.
All right, so we'll see you.
Everybody have a happy potty break.
We'll be back.
All right, and we are back. Thanks for waiting, folks.
Woo!
All right. Yeah, woo. Okay.
All right.
So, yes.
So I start to calm down a little bit, and I look at the crew and at Naomi. And I say, I'm sorry I let my emotions get the best of me. You're absolutely right. This is not the way that I would ever win Lady Blackbird's heart. I think you all know that I have had a secret longing for her for a very long time now. And I know there was that incident with the ghost that possessed her. That was not her, though. And if I can convince her to be mine, that is what I want the most, and would truly make your captain happy. And I hope that all of you could be happy for me too, if I manage to win her heart.
Absolutely.
But now I'm asking, and Naomi, I know this may be hard for you, but I would do anything in my power to make Lady Blackbird happy. Even if it means giving up the owl and a life of smuggling, I could be an honest man.
She says, I don't know about that, but at least it is her choice to make. You know, I am simply here to ensure her safety. She saved my life, and I intend to repay that debt.
And she's about to marry a pirate king, so I think you're good being smuggler. Just saying.
and that's an honorable thing to do, Naomi. And I definitely, it has to be Lady Blackbird's choice. And all I can do is to reveal my heart to her. Although perhaps I've already done that, and maybe that landed us in this trap anyway. But I could certainly be more straightforward and see what she has to say.
All right. So what are you guys doing?
For romance. Let's go.
To the romance. Well, the question is
to the bedroom before it's too late.
What did you say, Kale?
Huh? I said to the bedroom before it's too late.
Oh no! In the bedroom.
It's going to be like the end of one of my favorite movies, Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves, where he's trying to before the sheriff. He's trying to save Mary.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
All right.
Are you guys trying to go back up to where Flint was, or?
Well, I think that's going to be the plan.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think that's the plan, unless we see like a window to the outside or something, and we think there might be a quicker way to climb up on the outside to whatever floor he was on, something like that, something more stealthy.
You didn't in the throne when you were in the throne room. You didn't see any windows in that particular room, so you're not sure.
All right, fair enough. Well, then we know the general direction towards the throne room, so I think that we should head that way.
Okay, are you trying to be kind of sneaky about it, or you're just kind of going guns blazing?
You know what? I think we should try to be a little sneakier about it at the moment.
Well, we probably disabled most of the people who at least immediately know that we were loose and not supposed to be roaming around.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So yeah, I would like to try to lead the way in a sneaky...
Yeah, all right. Everybody, even if you're not good at it, give me a stealthy type check.
Okay.
Just do whatever you can. You get one dice at least, automatically.
Let's see. I'll have to use sly, crafty, sneaky, and sharp.
Yeah.
And if you're just joining us, folks, we are playing Lady Blackbird, which is a cool steampunk RPG. And this is actually the final episode. So these guys are trying to get back to the Pirate King Flint, and who just tried to kill them. And prevent him from marrying Lady Blackbird.
Under burglar, can I use darkness for the sneaking, or?
Sure.
Okay.
Nice.
Is anybody adding dice, or just base?
I added 1 dice.
So wait, is that who is it Snargle? You got 3?
Yeah.
And then Naomi got 2, and then Cyrus got 4.
Yep.
And then alright, so go ahead, Kale.
I'll add 1. Ooh, wow.
5. Ooh, wow, you're very sneaky. Alright, so I'm gonna say Kale is gonna lead the way actually, because he is the stealthiest.
Okay.
But Cyrus, you're right behind him because you did quite well as well.
Woo!
Who did wait? Naomi, is it you got the worst one?
Yeah, I got the worst
Yeah,
one.
you're not very stealthy. All right, but luckily everybody else is quite stealthy, so they're kind of just telling you how to not make too much noise. They're kind of like, no, Naomi, don't break things right now.
You're like a bull in a china shop. Knock it off.
All right, so Kale, you and Cyrus, you kind of, and since you're good, you're kind of like brothers together. You work together, and you sneak around, and you're able to spot different pirate guards and stuff, and get around them. And a few of them, you were able to kind of just sneak up behind them and kind of, choke them out or something, or just knock them out.
Sounds good. Imagining we're like doing little rolls around the corridor.
Right.
Like
sometimes you don't even need. Sometimes you don't even need to. You just think it looks cool.
Yeah.
Right. Absolutely. Yeah.
We just like the guards are in camera frame, and then we just like come down from the rooftop and grab and smack their heads together or something.
Yeah,
Right from the ceiling.
Yeah.
Yep.
Sometimes we crawl on the ceiling and like lower ourselves down like on a table.
We just go total Tom Clancy on this. Why not?
Yeah, like Mission Impossible.
A 4 and a 5 is good enough for that, right? Just kidding. Maybe we're getting carried away.
All right, but no, it's very cinematic. I like it. Okay, so you make your way back to the corridor, which led to Flint's throne room, and you peek around the corner, and you see 2 pirates guarding the door.
Get him, Snargle. After that display, my go-to move will be just throw Snargle at people. Sorry, I'm a bit winded. Maybe Naomi can help us out.
Yeah, I arch an eyebrow at Naomi and I say, quiet fists?
So they are just so you know, there's not really any way to sneak up on these people the way the corridor is laid out.
Okay.
If you want to take them out, though, I guess you would probably want to do it very quickly.
Right.
Like, walk up to them casually and slam their heads together.
Well, if you start walking up to them, I'm going to tell you they're probably going to draw their pistols and fire at you. Because the corridor is long enough that they definitely are going to see you coming.
Charge them.
All right. Well, I guess we're going to charge them.
All right.
See
so
if
is
we can
anybody
take
else?
them out fast.
Is you guys letting Naomi just charge them, or any of you guys following?
Well, I mean, what I could do I could cast a darkness spell and put it like right in front of them, as long as you know where they're at, and you can charge right at them, and then you pop out of the darkness right into them.
Oh, that's a good idea.
It's a straight hall, so it should be pretty easy. I mean, to know where they're going to be.
Yeah, and they're just standing there as guards, so that's a great idea.
Yeah, because it'll just get dark all of a sudden, and then boom, you'll be right in their face.
That works.
All right.
So let's just... I'm sorry?
Yeah, so cast your darkness spell. And then you do a roll, Naomi, for whatever you're doing. I'm assuming you're trying to like punch them or take them out or something, right? Or slam their heads together, you said, or something? Yeah.
Yeah, just basically come out of the darkness, grab their heads, and... Well, I mean, they've got the wall right behind them, right?
Yeah, you want to smash your heads into the wall?
Yeah, basically coming out of the darkness and just slamming their heads into the wall, where I've already got momentum going with me.
Oh, shit. I don't know how good that is.
You got a 2?
Yeah.
Oh, out of 7 dice too. Ouch.
Yeah, it sucks.
You're not doing anything terribly complex.
Yeah, it's not too complicated. I just make it dark. So
all right. So you cast your darkness spell, and a cloud of smoke appears in the hallway. It's not the best casting you've ever done. So it's actually not as dark as you would have liked it. So Naomi, you go charging through it, but the pirates actually can make out a shape coming at them, since it wasn't pure darkness. And they do get off a shot at you as you're charging at them. So you got to make some kind of roll to try to, if you want to dodge that, and then attack them. So first I need like a defensive type roll, and then I need an attacking roll.
Oops, sorry. Maybe there'll be a disadvantage to hit you. It's dark.
Well,
right?
it is. No, I mean, yes, it is clouding them, so it is going to be harder for them to hit her. They can't see her clearly. That's something.
Yeah.
Kale was like, it's just Naomi. I don't have to put that much work into this spell.
The light spell really took it out of me. It's hard to switch from light to dark, you know?
Right, it's like Jedi versus Sith.
Drogo. All right. Let's see.
Drogo is not the name of a character, folks. That's his dog.
One minute. I've got to go put him out.
All right.
That's what he says for he attacks. Drogo!
That's her battle cry. All right, while he's doing that, folks, let me show you this screen. We have a Patreon page, which is a cool way where you can support us and other cool artists and people online. Patreon.com/SuperGeekedUp, or it's right on the homepage of SuperGeekedUp.com. The people who are supporting us, like Lister's mate, who's in the chat, your money has helped us actually do this new format we're doing, this new streaming format, and doing some cooler stuff here. So thank you very much for your support. Please keep it up. And even if you're watching, if you only give us $1, that definitely really helps us out. And all right, hey, why don't we do it? Let's see, is he back yet? I was off the screen here. Oh, here he comes. Wow, that was good timing. Great.
Yeah.
Very much so.
I also wanted to say we'll even take IHOP coupon.
Apologies,
what do we take?
My Mastiff has no sense of timing.
What do we take, Trip?
Oh, IHOP coupons.
Oh, yes, we do take IHOP coupons, for sure.
I'm okay with that.
I love IHOP.
their endless pancakes.
Okay. So I will go ahead and go with the 5 dice defending. Unless you think I could add disarm in there.
Sure.
Okay.
Is she ripping their arms off?
Oh, God. That's terrible. All right.
So 3 successes.
Okay, I'm just going to narrate this all together. Now make an attack roll.
Okay. That's a little higher. So I'm going to go ahead and add a couple dice on that because that's important. Because we need to get this done quickly. So let's go ahead and spend a few dice on that. And let me get, where is the roll?
In the chat, by the way, you guys are talking about IHOP. Faux shot says, carrot cake pancakes. Oh, do they have those?
Ooh.
There probably is such a thing, right?
Yeah.
I've never had carrot cake pancakes.
That's not. Ignore that.
Any kind of pancake is pretty much good.
Didn't I see something like French toast donuts or something?
Oh.
Is that what I saw?
Right, I had a cronut at Disney World, a croissant donut.
That sounds amazing.
Yeah, it was at the Beauty and the Beast. They actually at the castle where they actually recreated the whole dining hall from the.
Oh wow!
Yeah. We got to,
okay, let's go with that.
Yes.
Wait, what happened? Did you re-roll?
I added 3 dice to my attacks, 8 successes.
Nice.
Woo!
Oh, the first one was not. Wait, what was the first roll?
Yeah, the first one is I accidentally hit the wrong thing because I don't have a macro set up for 12 dice. So I had to use the dice roller.
All right, so you have 8 successes. Okay, very good. All right, so you move through the cloud of smoke. 2 bullets whiz by you, almost hitting you, but they don't. And as you emerge from it, the pirates go really wide-eyed as this very tall, muscular woman appears before them. And you grab their faces and face first, you slam them right into the walls, and they crumple onto the ground on top of each other.
All right.
Excellent work, Naomi.
And the smoke
Back
clears,
to
and
the
you guys see
smoke
Naomi standing
clear.
over them.
Teamwork.
Yay, teamwork.
Yeah, Snargle's doing his golf claps. So it was nice.
Now I say we open the doors and do a heroic pose. Casually heroic,
Right.
but
And then
perhaps a little legendary.
right, dramatic music will play. You guys will walk in slow motion.
Right.
Can some of the smoke be still behind us?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
You'll emerge out of the smoke into the room.
So should we go with another one bites the dust, or we are the champions, or
Yeah, little queen.
little queen,
Or bad to the
Sure.
bone.
Yes.
bad to the bone? There you go.
All right. So are you guys like? Are you just kicking the door open, or are you trying to be quiet about? What are you doing?
Oh, so one of us, it's going to be like a little backstage hand sort of thing. We'll quietly just like slowly open the doors, and then we'll emerge out of the smoke.
Can the two knocked out people like fall down to the ground as the door is open?
Well, they're already on the ground though.
We can do better.
No,
we can do
we
better.
can pick
You
them
guys
up.
are getting ready to open the door. Naomi picks the two of them up and is going to throw them into the room.
Oh, God. All right.
That is better.
So they start opening the doors, and the two bodies of the guys come sailing into the room.
All right. So I'll go ahead and walk in and strike a pose and say, I'm a lover, not a fighter. However, Naomi.
All right, and then
Quite the opposite.
Then the two guards go flying past you into the room. So everybody turns and looks at you. You guys. The room.
How many people are...
Yeah. Okay.
Everybody.
Yeah. Well, there's a lot of people. Well, because you just walked in on the wedding ceremony.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
For some reason I was thinking we were going to the
And
bedroom.
you actually.
Why is everybody in there?
You just walked in on the conclusion of the wedding ceremony.
Oh, we just objected. Nice.
Oh, so they just kissed? Or...
Yeah, so right. So when you entered, they were in the middle of kissing, and then they turn at you as well do all the other pirates in the room as you
And
said
we're
that.
soaking wet.
Right.
You need.
So I say, my lady, I would say congratulations, but your betrothed just had all of us. He tried to kill all of us. And guess what? Surprise! There is no treasure, only heartache.
So Lady Blackbird looks shocked, and she to Flint. She says, "What are they talking about?" And Flint looks at you, not anywhere near as nicely as he did when you first met him. And he says, you've proven more resilient than I expected.
And
You need better guards.
And you've proven yourself to not honor your word. So I'm not sure how your betrothed could possibly believe anything that you say.
And Naomi steps up and is like, okay, him I understand, but me? and I mean, she's looking to Lady Blackbird because Naomi has no reason to lie about it. None.
So Flint will say, none of you are worthy of Natasha or I. You are worthless.
Damn. That's rude.
As is the entire empire and rest of the world. I have been building my pirate force is here for years to destroy the entire empire and kill everyone in it. Why should I care about you?
Well, yeah, sage advice. If they're anything like the people you have garrisoned here, they're probably going to die on the first attack.
You can get another key for banter.
Okay.
And you know what, Captain Flint? I would simply say, you're mean.
Well, now he gives up. He gives up now since you said that.
What's that?
He gives up since you called him mean.
And who wants to be around a mean man?
So Lady Blackbird is very taken aback, and she says, "Uriah, what are you saying? What do you mean? You want to kill everyone?" And he turns to her and says, "Well, I have you to thank. You introduced me to sorcery all those years ago, and I've been studying flame blood magic ever since."
Oh.
And she replies, "Well, that's not why I showed it to you."
What's flame blood magic?
So, so everybody's the magic is all called something blood. She's a storm blood, so she does lightning.
Oh, okay.
Flame blood, he controls fire.
So, Captain Flint, am I correct that you just want to kill everybody in your way?
Anyone who is not ready to be part of my pirate band and worship me, of course.
Oh, worship you, is that all?
It was quite a bargain.
And then I do an aside to Lady Blackbird, and I say, "My lady, with all due respect, he's sounding a little off."
Oh, cray.
Oh yes, Kale. I would say a little cray.
As the hip goblins say.
So yes, the lady will say, "Yes, please, Uriah. This is not the man I fell in love with. Please do not continue this terrible plot." And at that, he shoves her to the floor.
No.
No.
That action's enough to have Naomi charging up to beat his ass down.
And he shoves her to the floor and says, "Dispose of them to his pirates." So all the pirates converge on you guys as he slips out the back door.
and I say, "Yes, Eureka. Now we know your true colors."
He's both a coward and a ruffian.
Yeah, that's a rare combo.
All right. So these first off, all of you make some defense rolls because all these pirates are like kind of all swarming all over you guys.
Okay.
Right.
Well,
And
at least I can use disarm in here. So.
And there was just no way to get anywhere close to the Pirate King.
No, the
Probably not.
He was.
No.
They were on like the altar would be type thing, and you guys, all these pirates were in between you and them.
Oh, no bad.
Right.
Oh, God.
Okay.
Oh, I was supposed to roll one more. I'm not sure if it matters or not, but
Yeah, go for
No,
it.
doesn't matter. But you're still doing good.
I gotta
Right.
do a roll for Lady Blackbird here. Let's see here. Oh, she has an athletic one. That's pretty good.
Driver tough.
Since I have 5 XP, is it okay if I get a new trait? Like acrobatics? Help me out
Sure.
here. Okay, cool.
Would you accept intimidate? Like I'm daring them to, I don't know,
Not for a defense roll, really.
injure. All right, so I guess I have a 4 base. So I will do.
Oh, I forgot to do that. I see.
Holy shit!
I had it set up.
It's okay. It's 0 successes.
Yeah, we were okay with the 0.
No. That's for Lady Blackbird.
All right.
You don't want her to do
rolled-
that.
Never mind.
Lady
No.
Blackbird. Never mind. We're okay with the 2.
So in the chat, Lister's Mate says, "I'm back from supper. Is everyone dead yet?" Yup, they're all dead. The game's over. No, I'm just kidding. No, they're all alive. It's all fine.
Journey ends here, boys.
All right, so what do we got here? We have 3 for Snargle, 3 for Kale, right? 2 for Naomi, 4 for Cyrus, 2 for Lady Blackbird. Okay, that's pretty good. All right, so Snargle, Kale, and Cyrus, you guys all managed to dodge or deflect the blows coming at you. Naomi, one of the pirates, punches you in the face. That really just kind of makes you mad, and that doesn't do much else. One of the other pirates, though, well, Lady Blackbird was trying to get up. He comes over and very not nicely kicks her right in the stomach.
Okay,
While she's on the ground.
so what?
While she's on the ground, he just comes over and like kicks her right in the stomach.
So I go ahead and use my secret of warp blood, and I teleport by her side, and I'm just going to shoot. I'm just going to shoot that pirate. I mean, not to kill, but basically in all of his limbs.
All of his limbs. Okay, cool.
Yeah, I'm doing a hail of lead.
All right, while he's doing that, what are the rest of you guys doing?
Naomi is going to be just beating her way to Lady Blackbird.
All right, give me a roll to kind of just, I don't know, knock out a whole bunch of shit of him.
Yeah.
So I rolled a 5, shooting all of his limbs.
And what, Naomi, you got a 3?
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Not
all
as
right.
good as my other rolls tonight. So.
All right, yeah. So you just pepper him with a whole bunch of bullets, and he yeah. I mean, he's not dead, but he's definitely out of the fight.
Yeah, I assume he's crawling on the ground now.
Yeah. And then, do you help Lady Blackbird up?
Oh yes, I help Lady Blackbird up, and I turn towards all the other pirates.
All right, she stands back to back with you and gets her lightning magic ready.
Great. And I say, my lady, I am so sorry you had to find out what kind of man he was this way.
She replies, "As am I, but thank you for once again coming to my rescue."
I would come to your rescue through any obstacle, my lady.
She says, "Seems I married the wrong man today."
There is such a thing called annulments.
Yes, I think we'll have to
He
do that.
dies, your widow.
As long as we survive, I think we'll have to do that immediately. All right,
Let's
so
survive.
all right, so Naomi, you try to charging through there. You knock a couple of them out of your way, but then a couple other ones kind of pile on top of you.
There's a lot of guys.
Yeah, like 3 other ones pile on top of you, trying to keep you down. Snargle, what are you doing?
Well, I rolled as well as I could to immediately begin assisting my allies in slapping these pirates down to the ground, hopefully.
Okay. All right. So, like, are you actually slapping them in the face?
Actually slapping them, yes.
All right. So you leap up and slap the nearest 2 to you, and they're actually just shocked that you slapped them. And then you give him a nice, and then you kind of jump up and kick out with both your feet and smash him right in the face.
Good. He was imagining Flint's face on each of their bodies. So.
Oh, okay. Nice. And Kale, what are you doing? You can do it.
What's this look like? What's like how many people we got? What's the layout?
Just think of any scene in a movie where, like, it's not a bar room, but almost think of like a barroom brawl where there's so many people you can't. It's like just a crazy melee going on. There's a lot of people in the room. I mean, a bunch of them are already down. several of them are already down, thanks to these other people.
Do they have weapons out, or just fighting?
Oh yeah, some of them do. Some of them drawn their weapon. Some of them just have their fists.
Can I try to do some kind of shatter spell that radiates out and shatters their weapons?
Sure.
Okay.
I'll even say you're far enough away from your fellow companions here that you're not going to shatter their weapons.
Yeah.
Because technically you should be doing that as well.
Well, I'm really skilled petty.
Oh yeah, you were so skilled at that darkness spell.
Hey, it worked mostly.
My weapons are okay.
So, yeah, yours is fine. So I'll put 2 in it and try it. 4 successes. Is that good enough?
Yeah. All right. So you send out your shatter spell. So what is that? By the way, does that shatter spell, does it make kind of high pitched noise, or is it just how do you envision it?
Yeah, high pitched noise sounds cool.
Okay. So in addition to hurting everybody's eardrums, including you guys, you the rest of your crewmates, you do actually shatter just about everybody near you. The pirates, their weapons all just just shatter, and they're staring at their hands, wondering what just happened.
I'll be like, bow down before me. My magic is greater than your pirate king.
and Naomi is grinning at anyone who had a weapon around her.
Excellent.
All right, so let me just have. So you guys are faring pretty well here. Let me have Lady Blackbird do something here. I'm just looking at her sheet as her master sorcerer. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Some nice magic.
Yeah, she's pretty high in this. All right, we'll roll that. Ooh, I did a good roll for her. 5 successes.
Nice.
All right, so she shoots out lightning lances out from her fingertips, and fries the 3 closest pirates. And I mean, again, it doesn't kill them, but it gives them a really great shock, and they just collapse, twitching on the floor.
Cool.
And give me, sorry, I gotta step out for just a second. Can you all do one more attack roll, everybody else?
Oh, absolutely.
Sure. And I'll be right back in 1 second.
Sure.
I'll take it.
Yes.
They lost their weapons. Now they got problems.
There you go.
I had to be a little careful when they could swing a blade.
Did you go ahead and roll, Kale?
Yeah. Or no, I haven't yet. But yes, there. Boom.
Yeah.
My straight up fighting's not the greatest.
It's all good. It's all good. Well, I wanted to do something while I'm shooting, but I guess I'll go ahead and shoot and then express what I wanted. 4. Okay, I'll take it.
I gotta say, man, if we ever figure out how to actually make characters in this, there's one of the things they suggest in it that I would totally want to try.
Yeah?
A void sorcerer.
Mm.
Ooh.
What's that do?
One of the things that it can do is counterspell other magic.
Ooh.
Swanky.
Which is kind of neat. Yeah, it's in they list other traits that none of the characters have, or have them assigned, or anything like that. And so I was kind of looking at those and I was going, that's kind of nifty.
Yeah.
Very much so.
Void blood, invisibility, vacuum, make weightless, pass through, ease mind, counterspell, and disintegrate.
Nice.
Cool.
Disintegrate sounds.
How'd everybody do?
Pretty scary.
Pretty good.
Pretty good.
Got a 2. Oh yeah.
Two for Snargle and Kale, and then 5 for Naomi, 4 for Cyrus.
Yeah.
Yep.
I wanted to say some stuff while shooting, though.
Okay, go for it.
All right. So, as she does her magic and I'm shooting, everybody, I say, my lady, this may not be the best time for me to say this, but I have loved you from the moment I saw you. I would do anything for love. And I start singing Love as I'm shooting. And I say, my lady, you don't have to answer me now, but basically, my heart is yours. I would do anything.
So she actually,
Can I do little light sparkles in the background for him?
Absolutely. So she actually replies, "Well, it took you long enough to tell me, you big idiot."
Oh! And I take a moment and I rip a necklace out from my neck, and there's a ring on it, and I say, "You know what? I've been holding onto this ring for a while. Why don't you dump that nasty old Pirate Flint ring, and this one's yours? It's a promise to you to give you the life that I can provide and that you've always wanted to live. But that'll be whatever you decide and what I decide together."
She says, "Well, I never thought I'd be proposed to in the middle of a battle, but sounds good to me." And she puts her finger out so you can slip the ring on.
Awesome. And I say, it's kind of exciting, isn't it?
Oh, life's very exciting with you.
Thanks. Of course, we just might have a whole world to save now.
Very true.
Now that your ex went cray-cray.
Yes, we must stop Flint. So, all right, so you shot some more guys, right, I'm assuming? As you were saying?
Yeah, I had a forced success.
All right, so you shot some more people. I'm assuming Naomi was punching some more people.
Punching and probably throwing them into
oh no, you know what happened? I'm sorry, I forgot. You had 3 guys were like kind of on top of you. So you did one of those movie things where you stood up and you threw them all off you like a superhero thing. And then Snargle and Kale, you guys were trying to do something, but not so successfully.
We were slapping around people like limp fish.
Right.
So.
Yeah.
Snargle, just get naked. Just take off all your clothes and growl at them, and they'll be like, "What the what? Are you Goblin Hood?"
I didn't know Goblin Hood. That's one of his traits. He gets naked while he robs people, the rich while he's naked.
That's right.
They never see it coming.
That's like the next. That's the porn spin-off of Robin Hood.
Oh god.
All right. Anyway, as Cyrus, as you mentioned, Flint, Lady Blackbird, of course, is reminded that we want to stop him. So she actually steps out into the middle of the battle and yells out. Just yells out to everyone to stop. I am officially your pirate queen now that I have married Flint, and you shall obey me. And now I'm going to do a roll to see how well that went over. But she does, let's see here. All right, I'm going to use some charm here. She has charm as a trait.
Nice.
Charisma, presence, command, nobles. She's a noble.
Wow.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, I'm going to say a base of 6. And I'll throw in one more. 3. All right. I'll say with these characters, that's good enough.
Okay.
So they're actually.
I immediately go down like on one knee and I say, "All hail the Pirate Queen!"
Okay, that actually helped. That seemed to help. All right, so yeah, do the rest of you. He's going to tell the rest of you to do that too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay.
She'll let go of the guy she was about to smash.
All right. So, oh, by the way, in the chat, I just saw Falshot had said to Cyrus that was one hell of a proposal.
Oh, thanks.
And then Lister's mate says, "This is very non sequitur, but something tells me Snargle wanted to be an archaeologist, but he couldn't dig it. Oh, boy. It's like one of your Marx's jokes.
You mean good? Okay.
Yeah. Yes, exactly.
Could it be anything else?
Right. All right. So anyway, they all kind of stop the pirates. They look at Lady Blackbird, who strikes a very noble, commanding pose. They look at the rest of you guys on your knees, and they kind of look at each other, shrug, and drop their weapons.
I sort of whisper underneath, going, "Ooh, the pirates."
Snargle is just holding a pirate by his collar. Oh, okay, yeah.
All right, so she grabs Slappy, who happened to be in the room, and says, "Where has Flint gone?" And Slappy, who's not a particularly brave fellow, says, "I believe he's gone to his ship, the Iron Flame, to lead the fleet against the Empire." All right, so and she says, "Take us to the landing area immediately." All right, so he leads you guys out.
All right.
And you guys all make your way down the tower, back to where, kind of like where you'd first come in, where you docked the ship and where all other ships were. And
Did we just diving out a window down the entire tower to the ship?
You can. I'm not sure what's going to stop you from falling. Unfortunately, there's no D&D feather fall in this.
All right.
If only.
Yeah. I wish you could. That'd be really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not the fall. It's the sudden stop at the end.
Oh, you know what? No, screw that. This is too good. Let's do it. So, yes, you are going to all jump out the window, and Lady Blackbird will do her storm wind, use the wind to to let you guys fall at a okay rate without killing yourselves.
Excellent.
There we go.
So, you all jump out, and she's still in her wedding gown. and it's really cool. You guys.
All our hair is blowing.
Yeah,
around.
your hair blowing. You strike some cool poses on the way down.
Yes.
Snappy is playing like a little music on his flute.
Wait, who brought him along?
Well, he's got to show you where to go.
Or I was thinking, was he just caught up in the moment and leaped out with us?
He just leaped out after you guys.
I guess so.
Listener's Mate says, "We're free falling." That's my favorite Tom Petty song, actually. That's a great song you're playing.
Excellent. Well, since he suggested it, we all have to sing it, right?
Yeah.
Because we're going down.
Free falling.
Yes.
All right. So you guys land safely on the ground, and you rush off to the, where all the ships are. Unfortunately, you see up in the sky that Flint his ships are in the air already. And they're entering the remnants. So what do you guys want to do?
Where's the owl? Is it close by?
It is, but Lady Blackbird says, let's take one of their ships, then we can blend in with his armada and try to surprise him.
Oh, good idea. Let's do it. And while we're running to there, I whisper to the side to Kale. I say, Kale, do you think you can make up one of those gadgets as soon as we get on board, where you can attract sky squid or a sky whale, and maybe we can get it on Flint's ship? I have no idea.
We could try.
Don't know if it'll work. All right.
Before you go to one of their ships, do you want to retrieve something from the owl that might be useful in going through the remnants?
Ooh, pudding?
The navigation?
Let's get the navigation, And while we're there, Kale, you grab that sky squid attractor or repeller or whatever it is.
All right. So, by the way, it looks like we maybe some new viewers has joined us. I see from my counter thing here. So, welcome if you're just joining us. We're playing Lady Blackbird, a cool steampunk RPG. You're actually just in time. We're kind of reaching the big finale here, the big climax of this. And I don't mean Cyrus and Lady Blackbird in the bedroom.
No, that's what I'm waiting for.
Yeah, that could be the end. We don't know.
Yeah. All right, so you guys get that little sphere thing, which helps you navigate through the remnants, and you get your squid thingy, and then you rush onto one of their ships. So I'm going to say Snargle, pretty probably, I don't know, he's a great pilot. I'm going to say you're probably kind of familiar, right?
Essentially, yeah.
All right. I mean, it's a pirate ship, right? So, yeah.
Snargle.
You know, just basically new car, same idea.
Right. By the way, folks, if you're watching, I just put up a picture of what the Iron Flame, what Flint's massive ship looks like there. So I know you guys can't see this, but it's huge. And it's very, very intimidating.
I bet.
All right. So you guys run into the ship. For some reason, Slappy runs on board with you.
Kale, see what you can do about boosting the engines.
Okay. Beast. Okay. Let me do that and get the gadget?
And Listener's Mate has another assignment for you, Kale. He wants to know, can't Kale build a gadget where he could control the owl remotely from another ship?
That'd be cool.
Be cool. It might take some time, unless you already had a gadget like that prepared.
I can whip out anything, apparently. Remember? That's my secret.
Oh, wait, that is one of your secrets, right?
Yeah.
Is anyone going to be unhappy if I throw Slappy out an airlock?
Well, Lady Blackbird will say, like, well, he may be of help to us, and it's not necessarily his fault that Flint wants to kill everyone.
Sure.
Also, he's one of my loyal subjects now.
How about I say I can whip out one of those squid tracker things, because we've done it before, and then I can roll a skill thing to try to boost up the engine.
Sure, that sounds
cool.
Great. Yep. And now, what's your name? Snargle. What?
Yes.
Can you do a piloting check for getting through the remnants, please?
Oh god. Okay.
Even though you got the guide on the way, you know you weren't here last time we did it, but I did some checks for you, and you did great.
It was ridiculous.
It's still, yeah, you got really high. It's still you still got to be on point to get through here.
Okay. Well.
By the way, Listener's Mate says the Iron Flame, Flint's ship, looks like a cross between a Borg ship and a Federation vessel. Interesting.
Oh.
Cool.
All right. Well, looks like with pilot, I'll have about a roll of 9 or 10.
Yeah, you got a lot.
Yeah.
Kale, you do your roll too, please.
Okay.
6.
I think I'm going to use up the rest of my dice on this. Okay, guys.
Well, hey, you might, maybe soon you might have a nice refreshing scene.
Okay. 3.
Not bad.
All right. So,
worse.
All right. So, Kale, you create the squid attractor thingy. It's all right. It's not the best work you did, but I'll probably do in a pinch. And so, Snargle, you do some pretty fancy flying. Not quite as amazing as your way into the remnants, but it's good enough that you get through there. Oh, well, I know. I'll tell you why. Because it's not the owl. The owl is your baby, and this is a different ship. So you can't fly quite as well as the owl. Still still better than most people.
True.
So why don't we try to harpoon this thing on the ship, and then I'll attract it to his ship? How about that?
Oh, okay, the squid attractor thing?
Yeah. Is that what you're thinking of, Cyrus?
Yeah. Maybe not exactly harpoon as in stabbing the ship, but maybe if you could do like a magnetic harpoon, I think that would be great.
Gosh, I always want more.
It's very demanding. In the live chat, Victor, our good buddy Victor Snyder, who's one of our Patreons, he just joined us, says hi. Hello, Victor. you're just in time for the big climactic finale here of Lady Blackbird. So
does anybody get his ship weapons? Because I don't have any dice left.
Well, actually, as you guys are talking about that, and as you're navigating your way through the remnants, Lady Blackbird will actually say, I think we should try to sneak aboard his ship. After what he did, I wanna face to face come, take care of him.
So maybe you hold off on the Sky Squid attraction.
Yes, maybe let's make that plan B.
You know what, Kale? Maybe hold on to that, just in case we want to plant it on Captain Flint if there's a chance.
I knew you were going to do that.
Okay. There's nothing wrong with having a backup plan.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Brilliant.
In the chat, Victor says the Squid Whisperer is a real thing. Yeah, apparently Kale is a Squid Whisperer with all these gadgets.
Oh yeah. Snargle, get us in as close as you can to the ship.
All right. So you guys emerge from the remnants, and you see his fleet ahead of you. All right. So Snargle, you're going to try to probably kind of meld and ease in with the rest of them, right? And then kind of try to navigate real close to his flagship.
Yes.
All right. Why don't you do a roll for that to be? Yeah, it's still a piloting thing, but do a roll to kind of not attract any unwanted attention.
Let's see. Pilot, steady, maneuvering, navigation, and
But I think
I can't use the owl because this isn't the owl.
Oh, you know what? Hang on. Let me give you. Yeah, you can't. But let me give you guys this. While you're through the remnants, because the remnants is such a refreshing place, I'll say you can all have your dice back.
Is it okay if I use all my dice for this roll and then get the refreshment? Because I haven't used any dice yet.
Oh, because you did the secret thing and got
secret
them all back.
Of the lucky break.
No, because the refresher had to be during the thing.
Okay. Alright, well, let's hope for the best, because this will be... I'll throw in 2 extra dice to make it 6.
Alright.
Or, 7, actually.
5! Alright, 5 is good. Victor's telling you to fly casual, which is also something I think Han Solo says, right? To Chewie.
I don't know. Fly casual.
Oh yeah, on Return of the Jedi, yeah, and when they're in the stolen shuttlecraft. This is very similar to that. You're right, Victor. Luckily, Darth Vader is not on the ship.
Right.
Sensing you. Okay, so you just fly like any of the other pirates, just moseying your way a little closer, and then you get up close to the flagship. And now, you guys need to figure out how are you going to get on board. Hey, wait, Cyrus, can't you warp every... Oh, you already used your warp power, didn't you? Well, well, hang on. Let me tell you this. Let me ask you this first. Doesn't your power let you warp anybody you're touching as well, or no? Oh no, you can either warp someone or yourself, right?
Right.
So he's...
Yes.
All right, let me just look this up because then he's breaking up a little bit. But I think...
Oops, I'm sorry. So yes, that's right. It's either myself or someone else.
Okay. That's too bad.
Yeah, it is.
Victor says, I'm going to have to watch from the beginning later. Please do, because then you can get all the shenanigans that happened. And a marriage ceremony, too. And 2 proposals, actually.
Is there any way to, lift us with a wind current with Lady Blackbird's magic?
Oh, well, she used it to let you guys jump out the window in the tower.
That's true.
Victor wants to know, he says, did I get married again, meaning him? I don't know, Victor. Did you get really drunk last night and go to Vegas? No, if you missed it, Lady Blackbird married the Pirate King Flint, but then she found out he was kind of a homicidal maniac. So she accepted Cyrus's proposal in the middle of a battle.
Yes!
And she's wearing his ring now. Oh, Victor actually says, yes, he did get drunk and get married again last night. Okay, congratulations. Okay, so yeah, what is your plan, Kale? She'll use her wind magic to lift you guys up?
Yeah, that's possible.
Okay, sure. So where do you want her to lift you to?
Somewhere safe.
Let me rephrase that.
Relatively.
Where do you want her to lift you to where you can actually enter the ship?
Well, yes, ideally, yes.
Yeah, like maybe is there, this might be something that Kale would know. Perhaps there might be like a special mechanics entrance, like an entrance that would be used that you could access from the outside of the ship.
Yeah, okay.
Maybe like
that makes sense.
Do a valve open.
Yeah, and let's say that's on the bottom because it would be like when the ship was on the ground for repairs.
Yeah.
Let's say, Kale, that you would know about that since you're such an expert mechanic.
Yes.
Victor says the waste dumping pipe might be a way. Oh, that would be great,
Victor.
But I wish I saw that first. Anyway, but we'll go with your other plan. All right, so you guys are gonna have to climb to the top of this ship. So Snargle, so you can come along too. Do you imagine that maybe there's an autopilot you can put the ship on?
If I set it on a steady course, it can just continuously go forward without actually someone having to sit there and pilot it.
Yeah, and since it's a pilot, it's not the owl. You don't really care shish what happens to it. So.
Yeah, because essentially I just put it in cruise control.
Yeah. Okay, sounds good. Oh, our buddy Chris Halley just joined us as well. It says, "Hey guys, sorry I'm late. I may have to watch this from the beginning too." Yes, everyone, please watch from the beginning. If you haven't, even if you have seen the whole thing, because it's very entertaining. It's the last episode, and then you'll know what's going on. You got to find out how she accepted his proposal.
Oh yeah.
All right. So you all climb to the top of the ship. There's like a little hatch on the top you climb out of, and the wind's blowing, obviously. And Lady Blackbird prepares her magic, and she kind of whispers to you, Cyrus, and says like, "My magic can be useful in the bedroom too." She gives you a wink.
I say, I like that. And you're looking good, my lady, with the wind whipping through your hair.
And then she uses caster magic, and you all rise up. I'm going to say that their ship was very close, underneath the flagship, so she didn't have to lift you too far. So you rise up, and Kale, you're going to, I'm assuming you're going to grab that, valve thing he was talking about and try to unscrew it?
Yes.
Open it?
Correct.
Okay, so you don't need to make a check. It's just a wheel. It opens.
Okay.
So you unscrew it.
So,
go ahead.
So I also whisper in Lady Blackbird's ear while he's doing that, and I say, I'm quite handy with a pistol, and I'm a 6-shooter.
And I never misfire.
Oh yeah, I like that, Kale. Yeah, and I never misfire.
All right. So first off, apologies in advance, folks, for all the innuendos that are going to happen from this point forward, probably. But she will reply, "Well, I can't wait to handle your pistol, Captain."
Whoa, that's a little forward. I like it.
All right. Anyway, Kale gets the door open, the hatch open, and then all right. So you're going to climb through, right? Climb up.
Yep, that's correct.
All right. You'll help everybody else will climb into the thing. You'll close the hatch.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So you're in the bowels of the flagship here, Flint's flagship.
So Victor got his wish. Just kidding.
Yeah, sort of.
We're in the bowels.
Oh yeah. All right. So what are you guys doing?
Take a nap.
This was tiring. And by the way, remember you guys are back at, well, except Snargle who spent some, but you're all back at 7 dice pool.
Yeah. I would think, Kale, I would think we should look for the closest computer and see if you can find a map of the ship, like some blueprints of the ship.
Okay, sounds good.
Actually,
All
wait,
right.
let me ask you guys this. Did Slappy come along with you, or is he still back in the other ship?
No, Slappy's with us.
Okay,
Yeah.
So in that case, Slappy will say, "Oh, I know the ship like the back of my hand."
Uh-oh, we lost Trip.
Uh-oh.
We did just lose Trip.
Oh, Captain, my Captain.
That was... so sorry, folks. I know the video now just all got... Because when we lose somebody from the Skype call, unfortunately, it messes up everyone else's video. except mine looks okay for some reason. Hang tight for a second. Hopefully Trip will come right back, and then everything will be restored. Otherwise, I'll just manually take care of it. But all right, so Slappy tells you guys that he knows the ship, so Lady Blackbird will tell him to go to lead them. Well, where do you guys want to lead him to Flint? Is that where you guys want him to do?
Well, yeah, I imagine so, right? Right, guys? Right, Cyrus?
Yeah, that's what I want to do.
I'm going to fight him all on my own. Don't interfere.
Wow, so brave, so brave.
To a dance off.
All right. So while hang on, let me readjust the screen here. So hey, while I'm doing that,
he'll pop up.
I know he probably will, right? That's why I don't want to do it. And then I'll be like, oh, now I got to go readjust it again. Great. All right, let me see. Hey, let's take one quick second. Hey, why don't we do this right now instead of at the end? Marks, why don't you tell people where they can check out your stuff?
Oh, sure. They could find me at markspile.com, where you can check out the podcast I co-host called GenreTainment, where we interview different actors, writers, directors, etc., and any of the projects that I'm up to, whatever, including stuff here on Super Geeked Up, helping out Jeff, and also you can find me on Twitter at Mr. Marks.
All right. By the way, Trip just messaged me. His phone just turned off. He was using his phone to stream, and he says he's trying to get it back on, and hopefully he'll be back in a minute. But let me tell you about Super Geeked Up here, folks. Again, as you see on the screen, supergeekedup.com is the website. Besides this show, as you see there, we do our Super Geeked Up Live, Geeky Chat, and Improv Comedy Show. Wednesdays at 11 p.m. Eastern. We have 2 episodes left in the season. So please tune in this Wednesday. We have Jen Nangle on, and Francis and Josh from Points of Interest Podcast will be guest co-hosting. And we always do cool geeky games there. And we have a live chat, just like you're seeing right now. And then Marks and I, on October 15th, will return with our DC Action Hour show, where we talk all the CW DC shows like Arrow, Flash, Supergirl, Legends of Tomorrow. And we also did a special episode last week, right, Marks? Yeah.
Yes.
Which was we previewed all the upcoming seasons and also talked Wonder Woman movie. So if you love Wonder Woman, you can check that out. And we did that at the beginning. So if you're not up on all the shows, there's no spoilers in the beginning. It's just all about Wonder Woman. All right, cool. I think that's all our stuff. Let me see. He's not back yet, is he?
I don't think so.
All right. So let's just do all the links then, and we'll get back to the game. Nate, where can people check you out?
Please, by all means, you can add me on various social media aspects as either Nathaniel Reese or Uncle Muffles. I offer you various different aspects of my own personal skills, such as narrating, dubbing, and voice acting. In fact, I have just recently worked on a Source Filmmaker project. It is called Sanctum Reach. And good fun to be had there, voicing several background characters. Apart from that, I also play many different games, especially League of Legends, partaken in that for the past 9 or so years. So, yeah. Oof, time flies by.
Yeah, 9 years. Wow, that's awesome. I didn't know the game was even out that long. I guess it has been, huh?
Close to it, actually.
I'm around a bit.
Yeah, I'm almost a decade. I'm probably off by about half a year, so it's probably like 8.5 years, but yeah.
All right, and Somnus?
You can see me here running D&D Eberron for the group. We're getting into more and more dangerous things as things seem to be spinning out of control for the group, and they're about to face some very, very bad things next session.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we can't wait. That sounds just so fantastic.
Right? Woo!
Party.
Well, as they say, it's always darkest before the dawn.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Not like you would put us in a room filling water or anything.
Right.
And folks, Trip, who should be on momentarily, this is his page, LeagueofS.T.E.A.M.com. He does a really fun steampunk-ass web series, which fits in because we have a steampunk vibe to this game. And you can check out, they have a whole bunch of seasons and episodes up there. And he also has a new film that's getting into all these festivals. He just told me, actually, I don't know if I can mention that one yet, so I'll just shut up. But he's into a lot of different festivals all over the world. I've been having a lot of fun with that. All right, let's continue now. Those are all our Oh, Victor says in the chat, by the way, I forgot about Black Lightning on our DC Action Hour. Yes, sir, we do. I mentioned the other ones just because Black Lightning doesn't debut till January, but we will absolutely talk Black Lightning when it comes on. I'll be so happy about Black Lightning because I don't have to talk about Legends, because Legends will be done by that point.
You might even have to throw in Teen Titans if it's good. We'll see. Right?
Hey, don't get crazy there, dude. You're subscribing me. You're subscribing me to DC services I don't necessarily want to subscribe to.
That's true. Never mind.
Maybe Marks will talk about Teen
Titans. For Gifted?
What's that?
Is it bad that I'm just waiting for Gifted? The X-Men series one? That's coming in October.
No, that looks cool, actually.
And it's not just because two of my children are in it. At least
what?
Two of my children are in the background in one of the parts of it. They got to be extras.
Oh, that's
awesome. Yeah.
Congrats. All right, welcome back, Trip.
Thank you. Sorry, I have no idea what's going on.
It's fine. You and Lady Blackbird had mad passionate sex while you were gone.
Damn.
No! Was Slappy in the room? Damn that Slappy!
So in the, by the way, Victor says he's looking forward to Gifted as well. We just did it while you were gone. We did the links for everybody and just did all the promos that we usually do at the end to get those out of the way.
Okay,
and I told them about League of S.T.E.A.M. and your film and all that stuff.
Awesome.
All right.
Cool.
All right. So okay, here we go. Back to the action. So Slappy had said he knows the ship like the back of his hand. I was asking these guys as you left, did you want to go to find Flint? Is that where you want him to show you?
Well, that's what Lady Blackbird wants, right?
Yes, she will tell him. Yes, Slappy, take us to Flint, but take us in a way where we can ideally avoid detection.
Oh, come on. Somebody has to say it. Slappy, take us to your leader.
She'll say, I am his leader now, as he well knows.
Yes, my queen. I could get used to that.
Yeah, she's like, oh, keep that up.
Oh, I can keep it up.
Oh!
I think we're already there, my lady. I mean, my queen.
Okay, so Slappy actually takes you to actually a storage room where there's some extra clothes, and he says, you guys, if you want to disguise yourself as the pirates to blend in better, you can do that.
All right.
Sure, why not?
For me.
Slappy.
And so Lady Blackbird definitely will, since her wedding dress will probably be a dead giveaway.
You think?
Oh, yeah.
You don't say.
So she'll change into more piratey type costumes, like a little hair, what the fuck do you call it? A bandana around her head,
Mm-hmm.
By the way,
more pirate.
Yeah, Victor in the chat, by the way, says he would suggest just start shooting now. Flint will find you. That's
Makes him
Start
come to
shooting
us.
holes in the side of the ship.
Yeah, that's one way to go about it.
Well, he ran, so we don't want to give him warning to run away again. Because, he's a tough fire blood mage dude who runs.
Right. Well, he's a little...
He runs when things get hot, ironically.
All right, so
You tried to disable the engines before we went to find him. It's just an idea.
Will it crash?
Well, I think the plan, if we take out Flint, that means that Lady Blackbird is in charge.
That's true.
True.
That's true. All right. So yes, let's head to Flynn.
Will each of us get a ship? That'd be awesome.
Oh, I think we could.
Is that okay? That's what you asked. She'll say, "Well, if you play your cards right, perhaps, and stop stealing everything."
I'm gonna call my ship Darkwing.
That's a reference to our Dungeons and Dragons game, folks. If you don't watch that.
So I look at him and I say, "You know what, Kale? You just might be ship out of luck."
These are so bad.
That joke sunk.
I can't believe I gave you guys all this XP and all these horrible jokes.
What? I haven't gotten any XP for my horrible jokes.
No, I mean, I can't believe I gave you all, and then in return I get all these horrible jokes.
Oh, okay.
All right. So Slappy leads you guys through the corridors, and let's say, why don't you guys all make some kind of stealth or deception checks to see if you guys can pretend to be pirates, because you are you're passing members of the crew.
Let's see.
And actually, Lady Blackbird's pretty good at this. She has cunning and deception.
Is it okay if I just sneak around, just try not to be, very noticeable by doing that? Does that make sense?
Not really, since you're with the rest of them, right? I mean, you're not like hiding in the. What I'm saying is, you're not hiding in the shadows, right? You're with the rest of the party.
Yeah, I don't know what to
look here. I know you hate doing rolls, but part of the game. Look, you're a GM all the time, man. You know, part of the game is doing rolls you're not good at.
If it means anything, I have nothing that will fit.
You gotta be better than Naomi at it.
Yeah.
I actually have 4 bays, so I'm not too bad.
And like it's a group thing, so it's not just like each person. It's gonna be like a group.
Oh, it's a group thing.
Well, I'm saying is I'll take everybody's into consideration. I won't just
Can I still use burglar and like sneak?
You can do sneak.
Sneak about?
Yeah.
Okay. That's something, I guess. It's 3.
Yeah.
So we're gonna say that sneak can apply. So that would give me ex-slave, sneak. I've got sneak and hide.
Yeah.
Hide, not hide. Well,
Yeah, hiding in plain sight.
yeah, all right, fine.
It's true. I got hide also. I like that.
So 1, 2,
All right.
3, 4, maybe.
All right. So Lady Blackbird actually has 5 as a base. She's pretty good.
Yeah.
So I got 4.
If we were dealing with nobles, I could probably throw in nobles, but we're not.
No, you're dealing with a bunch
dealing
of
with that
crappy
crew,
pirates.
So
They're very
Yeah.
unnoble.
Six.
Well,
I'd
Lady
probably
Blackbird's a
fit in
noble,
better.
but she's the only one.
oh my gosh,
Pretty good.
Wow.
4 of 4.
Wow.
Oh,
Oh my God!
no.
That's amazing. 4 out of 4. Wow. Kale got 3. Lady Blackbird got 3. Cyrus got
Snargle
2. Snargle, what'd you do?
So I
got
put on
3.
an eye patch and I'm going like, "Arrgh! How are you doing today? Arrgh! It's a good day to conquer the world, isn't it? Arrgh!"
One of the pirates passing by says, "Ah, sure is. That's the spirit."
Well, I figured that was my 2. That I'm doing a really bad job.
Yeah. Before I say the results, Faux Shot into the chat says, "Well, have fun, guys. Curious to see what's up after this." He has to go, but thank you for watching. Yes, please watch the later on the conclusion here, as we're about to get to. All right, so let's see here. All right, so yeah, Cyrus, you're a little over the top there with your impersonations, but the rest of you are pretty convincing as pirates. Lady Blackbird actually whispers to Naomi, "Wow, I never knew you could impersonate a pirate so well. That's very impressive."
She says She says there are quite a few of them that ended up in the slave pits.
Well, on that depressing note, let's move forward. Okay, so you guys are able to pass. The other pirates seem to be accepting that you are fellow Flint pirates, and you make your way up to the. So I guess I don't know. I'm going to say the command deck, I suppose, is where Flint would be.
Sounds right.
Sure, the captain's quarters.
Well, not the quarters, because this is such a huge ship. Outside of just like a pilot, I'm going to say this actually has like an actual, almost like an Enterprise command type deck. You know, the bridge.
Sure.
So much the bridge, I guess you would say.
Yeah, you could call it the bridge. Yeah. There you go.
Oh yeah, Victor Snyder just put in the chat the flying high bridge. There you go. All right, so Slappy indicates to you guys that this is the door to the bridge.
Right. So, my lady, is there a way that you would like to approach this?
She's like, well, what I really feel like doing right now is punching him right in the face. But
I'd like to see that, but
Naomi cracks her knuckles.
But you wanted to confront him?
by the way, folks, Nate, I think if you're typing, we can't hear that, so if you just mute yourself. Thank you.
I thought I was muted, sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Victor says, trust your feelings, Lady Blackbird. All right, so I guess he's all for that.
Well, my lady, it's fire magic, right?
Yes, Flint has seemed to have mastered fire magic in the years since we've been apart.
I mean, you know fire magic better than any of us, so...
Well, it is, as you know, it's not my specialty as I command storm magic, but fire magic can be very deadly, particularly it seems if he has reached the master level of sorcerer.
Is this like rock, paper, scissors? Because wind beat fire. I think that makes sense.
I think water would be fire if anything.
Yeah, I'm wondering if you can be ready to douse him with water, but I don't know if that would do anything.
Like, okay, Snargle could be like the Wonder Twins. Form of a bucket of water!
Well, an interesting thing, though. I mean, it would sort of make sense for there to be, like, a big fire hose, like, outside of the bridge, just in case any fires start on the bridge. Could there be a fire hose that we could undo and have at the ready?
I'm trying to think. What do you guys... And don't just say yes, please, because you want it to use against him. Well, tell me, like, logically, if you think that makes sense.
I mean, you think how deadly a fire would be on a wooden vessel. That's
so this is actually
concern.
This is actually an iron ship.
It's all iron?
Yeah. So actually, I guess because of that, I'm going to say there probably wouldn't be a fire hose necessarily then.
Okay.
If it was a wooden ship, you're right. It would make total sense.
Yeah. I could see fire extinguishers of some sort, but that's a totally different thing. That's not like water versus fire. So, okay. But definitely no water around, right?
I mean, there are water on the ship. Obviously, like there's kitchen galley areas and stuff. I mean, you can fill a bucket of water or something if you want.
All right, I think we're thinking too hard about it.
Not enough water for...
Just shoot him.
No
Punch him, shoot him, lightning bolt him.
Yes, sounds good.
All right, so...
Throw Snargle at him.
Yeah, just throw me at him. I'm good to go. We took a rest.
Just take off your clothes, Snargle, and I'll throw you. Just go crazy.
Oh, yeah, that would probably really freak him out.
Oh, but then you might end up having a wiener roast.
So bad.
All right.
Okay, now Victor says, ooh, now everyone wants to start shooting. Yeah, Victor is always suggesting that, so he likes that.
Oh.
Goblin, the other green meat. Alrighty.
All right, so do you guys... Lady Blackbird will ask... perhaps we should try to just go in as crew members to try to get closer first.
Sure.
Sounds good to me.
All right.
All right. So you open the door, And then you see it's a pretty actually large bridge. In front of you, you see there's all these. There's a window where you can spanning the whole bridge where you can see out in front of the ship, the sky, and the Flint is up there. Flint is up kind of near the front of that, chatting with another pirate. There's a bunch, other pirates around. One's steering it, one's doing, other people are just doing other ship type stuff.
Sure.
And everybody do another I guess I will. You can either do like a stealth or a deception check to see if he's noticing you.
Let's find out.
Okay, well, 4 dice. Here we go. Whoa.
Bad.
Not so good.
My.
Oh boy, that was bad.
Ooh.
Ruh-roh.
Hey, honey, I've come to reconsider my proposition.
Is that 5 yours, Snargle?
Yes.
All right, so we
And
got
there's also 5 for Cyrus.
3 for Kale, 2 for Naomi, 5 for Cyrus, 1 for Lady Blackbird.
Just can't hide your anger.
That actually,
Yeah.
that actually kind of makes sense that out of anyone he would notice her. But Cyrus, do you want to say something?
Well, I was just going to say, I don't know if this would work or not, but I do have a secret of leadership where I can have somebody re-roll. I don't know if maybe I could see somebody slightly notice her, but then I immediately turn and kind of block her face or something. I'm moving up to talk to her.
Okay, yeah, sure. So you want to let her re-roll?
Yeah, let's let her re-roll.
Okay. By the way, you guys had said about the goblin meat. Victor says humans, the other gray meat. All right. Oh, oops. There we go. Let me do a reroll for Lady Blackbird. Oh, that's much better.
Okay, good.
3 successes. All right. Yeah. So yes, you. So you do just step in front of her just in time before anybody can spot her.
Great.
Victor saying, Cyrus, just kiss her. I don't know if that's the best plan at the moment, but
Yeah, probably not right at this moment. I could be like, "Arg, I like me some pirate gay sex." Maybe not.
And not all. I haven't said this, but not all the pirates are men. There are female pirates too here.
Oh, okay, good. All right, but no, I don't kiss her. I just move in close and I say, "How would you like to approach this, my lady?"
Okay.
How many pirates are in here?
Oh, let's see. So it's a pretty big bridge. Let's say there's about 10 pirates.
Okay. Can you just for fun make them like parodies of Star Trek Next Generation cast?
Yep. Okay. So why? What? So one has some bumps on his forehead. He's got a growth there or something.
He could be a really big goblin. It's like a half.
Oh, you don't know. He's a Triclops. One's a Triclops.
Oh, okay.
Closest
we got
to
Triclops.
Klingon, I guess, maybe.
Yeah.
Sounds good. One thing that's going through my head is I'm wondering if we could do a sky squid distraction, but then the problem is how do we get rid of the sky squid?
Yeah. And the thing is inside with you. It's not on the outside of the hull right now, obviously. The beacon.
Right. Oh yeah. So I think its tentacles would be trying to reach inside.
Yeah, let's save that for Plan B. In case,
That's fine. All right.
We'll leave it behind if we have to.
Of course.
All right. Well, so you guys are kind of milling around, kind of whispering, trying to plan things out, and then Flint turns around and sees Slappy. And he's like, Slappy, how did you get on board? And then Slappy mumbles some incoherent response. He kind of stutters.
So I go ahead and take like my hood up and I go, ha ha!
Right. And
We have infiltrated your ship.
And Flint is quite surprised to see you. And
You should be like, yet again, I prove I'm a better captain than you.
I say, thank you, Kale. Yet again, I prove I'm a better captain I am than you.
See, he can take suggestions from the help.
Flint.
You're not the help. You're making more money off this mission than I am.
So yeah, Flint will kind of give you a nasty look and say, "You're like that growth on Slappy's ass. It just won't go away."
And you're like that growth on the bottom of humanity that needs to be squashed.
Yes, Lady Blackbird will now also like throw off her bandana to reveal herself and says, yes, Uriah, we have come to stop your devious plot. And Flint will say, well, you're welcome to try, and his hands ignite with fire.
All right.
And then the other pirates draw their weapons.
Okay. So I'm going to start shooting at.
So-
is there anything around Flint right now? Anything that looks like it could fall on him or blow up around him or anything like that?
Not really. I mean, there's like control panels and stuff, but they're not above him or anything.
Okay, that's fine. Well,
Can I try to do a light spell at the help? Some of the helper people? Try to blind them?
Sure.
go
I'm
for it.
gonna try to do that.
Okay. Okay, so I'm sorry, guys. Well, I drink way too much water today. I'll be right back in one more second. Can everybody describe to the audience what you're doing, though? Action you're doing, and do your rolls.
Sure.
Do what you're not. I'll come back and say if it's successful or not. But yeah, just tell them what you want to do.
It was totally successful, and we've won now. Oh, look, there's 5 million drift on this ship. We're rich.
Awesome.
Okay. Well, obviously, I think Lady Blackbird's going to be heading for Flint.
Yeah, I would suggest Cyrus and Lady Blackbird take on Flint, and we try to take out the other people.
I'm good with that.
Yeah.
Sure.
So how about I try to blind these other people to help you guys beat them up?
Yep.
Works for me.
And I mean, all I really know to do is just to unleash a hail of lead on him and just say, enjoy my hot lead.
So I'm going to put 3 dice on it, and we'll see what happens.
Cool.
That's pretty good. So
That's
we'll
great.
see what he says to that.
Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Cool. So I have 7 base for shooting. I'm going to go ahead and add 2 more.
Well, time for a bit of the rough and tumble, I suppose.
And I might as well add 3 more, so I'll do 10 total. All right. Hopefully this won't suck.
I believe in you.
That's awesome, Snargle.
It is.
Hey, and I got 7 with my guns.
Sweet.
7 out of 10. That's pretty damn awesome.
It's good.
Wow, we all got within like 2 or 3 of like the top potentials, so that's pretty awesome. And Naomi had to run away. Here's Naomi.
Okay.
Apologies, kids riling up dogs.
Oh yeah.
All right. So, have you guys already rolled?
Alrighty.
Still has a roll to go, but right now we're on fire.
There we go.
Damn. That's great.
Okay. So what?
She's
Snargle.
good.
So wait, what is this? This is Kale. Is you the first one with 5, or no? And then Snargle, you got 6.
Yeah,
I
got
see
5.
Cyrus got 7, and then we got 5. Wow, these are some amazing rolls.
Mm.
Yeah, I'm trying to blind all the henchmen as best I can.
By the way, in the chat, Victor says, "You're all amazing and will win the day. It is a great day for a wedding. Great day for 2 weddings, I guess." And Scorpio Luna, hey, there you go. He's actually a good supporter of a friend of ours for Super Geeked Up. It's been a while since we've seen him in here, though. Welcome back. He says, "Target those sexy eyes and fire hot lead."
Yeah.
Great day for a white wedding.
Oh, the Billy Idol song, right?
Sure.
Okay, so you were trying to blind them, right, Kale? And then Cyrus, you were just shooting at some of them, or who were you shooting at?
I was shooting directly at Flint.
Okay, and then
hot lead.
Yeah, I'm trying to blind the other pirates to help out Naomi and Snargle in their fight.
okay, Snargle, what are you doing?
Any of the ones that are blinded by the light, he will attempt to go ahead and bring to their knees by punching the back of them.
All right, a lot of 80s, 90s music references tonight. It's nice. I love it. All right, and then what's Naomi doing?
Naomi is moving through, taking out every member of the crew that she can get next to. Moving through from one to another as they're hopefully blinded and trying to put them down quick.
All right, and in the chat, Lister's Mate says, "Blind them with science, Kale." There's another nice 80s reference. All right, well, so all those rolls were very good.
Captain looking for some hot stuff, baby, this evening. Yeah.
All right, so Kale, yes, your trusty light spell, you are able to blind several of the pirates. And they, how they react, or whatever, they're rubbing their eyes. And then Snargle, what are you doing? You kind of doing your kind of jumping type attack?
Assisting in disabling the foe, making sure that Naomi can just walk by and literally just sort of run her hands along her side and knock them to the ground.
All right, so yeah, you guys got to team up, and you and Naomi, and pummel a whole bunch of them, or a couple of them at least, a few of them at least. Oh, Victor now! Wow! Oh, this is great. We have so many 80s. Keep up the 80s music references, folks, in the chat, because that's my favorite music time period. Victor says, "Love is a battlefield." Pat Benatar. So,
Yes.
I love Pat Benatar.
No one can tell us we're wrong.
That should be Cyrus and Lady Blackbird's song. "Love is a battlefield," because that's how you guys did the proposal.
I love it. That's gonna play at the wedding.
All right, so and then Cyrus, you shoot. Oh, you did well. You did 7. Wow, you did really well.
Really awesome.
Yeah, so you shoot at Flint, and you hit him a couple times in the shoulder, in like the side. You definitely hit him, but he's still up. He looks maybe quite tougher than you guys perhaps imagined.
Oh, wow. Okay. He's kind of shrugging off all the bullets.
I mean, he kind of grunted a little bit, but yeah, it didn't. He still looks like he's doing okay.
All right.
I mean, they hurt him though. It did hurt him.
Yeah. Okay.
It also definitely pissed him off because now he is shooting. You burst of fire at pretty much all of you.
Okay.
So you're all going to have to try to, I would assume, dodge out of the way or hide behind something, or do some kind of dodging type maneuver.
Use one of his crew to block.
I'm a circus fire eater by day, and no.
Okay.
I better do this for Lady Blackbird as well.
Survivor.
Let's see what she has here. Athletic. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Up a dice on it. I do have a lot of good with acrobatics and escape and stuff. So.
Can I count run this time? Would you say?
Yeah, you can count run.
Definitely
sure.
Running to the side. Okay, Survivor top.
Holy crap.
So.
Oh god, I'm rolling terribly for her.
Oh no.
I'm going with keen, insightful, aware, coiled, traps, and danger. Well, not traps.
Kale, you
danger
just got 6?
Yes.
Oh wow, that was good. Alright, so Kale, you just spring off one of the control panels and you just leap right over the fire blast. It's quite impressive. You do a little spinny flip in the air too. Oh, Victor, by the way, Victor's so good, man. Ring of Fire, that's his next musical selection, which is very
cool. Oh,
wow.
So I rolled a 3. I don't know if that's good enough, but I'd like to dive in front of Lady Blackbird. I think I can see she's taking the brunt of it, and I want to dive in front of her.
Okay. Scorpio in the chat says, these rolls spin me right round, baby, right round. Okay, so Cyrus got a 3, Naomi got a 3. Snargle, what are you doing?
What do you do in a situation like this?
Come on, he should be good at dodging stuff.
Yeah, dodge.
You're so small, you can warp around.
Okay, voip, let's hot diggity dooge. Ah,
4, okay. Unfortunately, Flint is very powerful.
Unfortunately.
So Kale, you did, like I said, you did dodge it, okay? The rest of you were not so fortunate.
Jeez.
That's the daisy.
Alrighty, so I get the dice back that I spent.
Oh, that's right, yes. When you fail, you get your dice back +1, right, to your pool?
Yep.
So that's good. That's a good reminder. So anyway, yeah, so the rest of you, the fire does hit you. So Cyrus, you do leap in front of Lady Blackbird. Unfortunately, now both of you your clothes are on fire.
All right.
But you took the brunt of it, so that was nice, very nice of you.
Sure.
And
so we are all injured now.
So Naomi, so you are all injured. You are all also, your clothing's on fire. You may want to do something about that.
All right. I look at Snargle and I say, Snargle style, and I rip off my clothes.
What?
I say, it's a good day at the beach, right, Snargle?
Okay.
All right, so Cyrus is ripping off his clothes apparently. I'm going to say Lady Blackbird's going to hit the stop, drop, and roll is what she's going to do.
All right. My 6-shooter's swinging in the wind now.
Once she puts the fire out, she will look up and say, "Well, you weren't kidding, Captain."
No, I wasn't.
Naomi, Snargle, are you doing something to put the fire out? Kale, are you helping out in some way?
Go ahead and
the
fire. Given that I have not a whole lot to burn.
So what are you guys doing? Just kind of rolling around the ground trying to put it out?
Yeah.
He takes a page out of his own book and begins removing articles of clothing that are currently being burned.
All right, great. So we got a naked man and a naked goblin. Do you want to do anything with the fire clothing, the clothing that's on fire, or just throw it away?
It's tossing it randomly about.
Sorry, excuse me.
So plan B?
As you randomly threw it about, some of it actually lands on the other pirates, and you set them on fire.
There you go.
That works.
Yeah.
They should just toss it all between us and them, so then any that are awake won't charge us. Firewall.
Yeah, so I'm going to try to do something daring, potentially stupid here.
Oh, I can't wait to hear
I've
it.
got my clothes off. I have like a jacket, and I'm going to take a dive at Captain Flint and try to get my jacket around his head. So he can't see or talk properly to do his spell work.
You are correct. You do need to verbalize your spells in this game, yes.
And I'm going to use my secret of experience and bring in every tag I possibly can on this.
Smart. By the way, Victor had an interesting suggestion. It's kind of cool in the chat. He says someone needs to take the helm and do a barrel roll now.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Snargle, would you like to do that?
I'm sorry. Repeat that one more time. Well, for some reason, my sound cut out.
Oh, stop watching your porn, will you? We're doing a game. Victor says someone needs to take the helm and do a barrel roll now.
I see. Well, that would be his speciality.
Would you like to have Snargle do that?
Absolutely.
All right. So, you do a roll to do. Well, first, I'm going to say, I'm going to say the wheel is open now because the pirates, I guess, were kind of trying to fight you guys off, so you can get to the helm. So, do I do a piloting, right? Obviously, roll.
Right.
And then you're obviously you're calculating your diving with your jacket thing. All right, Kale, Naomi, you gonna do something to help out?
Given what just happened, I mean, she has to change priority target. Basically, at this point, she's thinking the best thing she can do to try to protect everybody is to take him out fast. Mm-hmm. So she's basically going to be charging at Flint to put everything behind just taking him out.
Okay.
Cool.
In the chat, by the way, Scorpio says, bold sounds good. May fortune favor the foolish.
Yes. So
well, that's us all right.
5. It's not that much, but I'm going to go ahead and spend everything to bring it to a 9. So I don't know. Do you want Naomi to hit first, or me to hit first, or we're both doing it at the same time?
Why don't you roll first? Well, everybody can just roll, so I can see what's happening. But
okay.
Kale,
terrible!
Oh no! 9 out of 9 dice. Oh my goodness!
And a 3 out of 8. Wow.
Okay, so I'm.
What did Naomi get?
Okay.
You haven't gone yet?
Well, we're about to find out.
Kale, what are you doing? You just sitting there watching everybody?
as she's putting everything into this.
Kale's just stealing everybody's items.
Yes!
Apparently.
Wow.
17.
17. Well, it's pretty damn good.
Oh wait, you used all your dice pool?
Yes.
Wow.
Still somehow only got 8.
It still only got, not barely half.
All right. Oh, just oh yeah. All right. So hang on here. Let me do something for Lady Blackbird. Let me see what I'm gonna have her do. Let's see. Do. All right. I was trying to keep track of how many dice she actually has left. All right, I'll do this for her. Oh, my rolls are so bad for her. It's ridiculous.
Wow.
Okay. All right. So, all right. And Kale, you're not doing anything? You're muted.
It look like they're gonna fail at this.
No, okay. So what I'm saying is, I need everybody to kind of just say what they're going to do, and then it's all happening together, basically.
Yeah.
So yeah, you can't you got to pretend you don't know what's happening with them.
Okay. I'm gonna try to. I'll try to throw one of my daggers at him. Try to hit him in his knee. How about that?
All right, sure. Kale's Kale's quite the warrior here.
Hey, it makes it so he has trouble dodging.
There you go.
Yeah. See, we're like
loss of mobility.
I'm imagining you pull out like a pocket knife and you bring out the corkscrew and throw the corkscrew at him.
I have knives. I've used them before. I just don't have it. I didn't take the trait though for dagger.
She is aiming for his throat. The punch. Good luck casting when you can't talk.
Can I throw it at his groin?
Breathe.
Is that okay?
You can throw wherever you want.
I'm gonna throw it at his groin area.
Wow.
I'm playing for reals.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I'm gonna use I guess two. I'm not gonna have a very good chance at this. Actually, maybe I'll distract him at least.
You might get lucky.
I think Cyrus might get lucky later in a different way.
Hey, if we survive.
You never know.
If the cleaner doesn't
Not so much.
Oh
God.
boy! Oh god! And all four of them were ones were critical like failure.
Oh.
So does in the back end while he's flailing. Just kidding.
Okay, so.
Wait a minute. I just thought about something.
Yes.
Steve, your roll with the 17 dice, I don't think it calculated properly.
You have less than 4 on there.
Oh yeah, you did it.
So you actually
let me count it. Yeah, count them up. How many is it?
You got a 9.
Should it be the other? Oh, maybe.
It should be a 9.
Well.
Yeah.
Well, no, it should be 4 or greater, which is what I.
It came out as less than 4 is what it came out as on the dice roller.
That's weird.
1, 2,
Yeah.
3, 4,
So you got
5,
12
6,
successes.
7,
12.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, yes, 12 dice. Wow, 12 successes there.
Oh, okay.
That's very good. Very good roll.
Now I
Then.
want to fiddle with this thing just to see.
I distracted him for you. It's okay.
Oh wait, I think mine was opposite too.
Oh, stop it!
Ones are successes, correct? I think so.
Yeah, those are critical successes, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Okay, so okay, so yeah, there we go.
All right.
How many?
All right, hang on. I'm just trying to, in my mind, figure out how I'm going to narrate all this. Okay, so Kale, you go to throw your dagger. It slips out of your hand, and you throw it backwards instead. But you do manage to actually hit one of the other pirates in the groin accidentally.
Totally meant to do that.
Yeah.
Totally.
Score!
I'll be right back.
Okay. No, don't turn your. Oh, I can't believe he turned his video off. I thought he was just gonna. I didn't think he was gonna end the whole call. Good God, that was terrible. Could somebody go on the Facebook and tell him to just at least just mute himself and put his Skype back up because it's messing up the entire call, the entire view screen right now.
Yeah.
Yep. All right.
All right. Anyway, so you do that, Kale. Cyrus. So you were trying to leap at him and put your wrap your jacket around his head, right?
Right.
And by the way, watching folks, sorry. As soon as Nate comes back, it'll reset itself with the video. Unfortunately, with this new system, if anybody leaves a Skype call, it messes everything up. Anyway, all right. So you leapt at.
But naked man with a jacket.
Oh, I forgot you were naked.
Diving at him.
I forgot you were
rolled
naked.
Horribly. It wasn't a critical though.
All right. So as you leap at him, he shoots his fire and he burns up the jacket right in your hands. So you drop that. So that kind of burns your hand a little bit, and you have to drop it, and it throws you off. And he actually grabs you by the neck and holds you off the ground. And then Lady Blackbird sees this and says, "Cyrus!" And she leaps through the air to try to save you, but she stumbles and he grabs her with his other hand by the throat, so she has both of you by the throat. And then, what the hell was... Oh, Snargle was doing a barrel roll. What was that?
Did you say Flint has both of us by the throat?
Yeah, one hand each.
All right.
She was trying to save you, but it didn't work too well, unfortunately. Then Naomi comes charging in like a freaking bull, or a freight train, and she she punches him because he can't do any fire because he has both of you by the throat. She punches him right in the throat, and slams into him, so he drops both of you. And he goes flying back, and at the same point, Snargle does the barrel roll, and you all go tumbling all over the place.
Wow.
And you all go flying all over the place and tumbling like crazy.
Oh boy!
All right. I tried to protect Lady Blackbird, but at the same time, I try to protect my groin. My naked groin.
All right, yeah. So you guys, I guess, except Snargle, because he knew it was happening, so he held on.
Right.
The rest of you just kind of went, ping balling all over the place, as did Flint. Flint is. So you're all on the ground, but Flint is on the ground, kind of gasping for air since he just got like the most vicious punch ever into the throat.
Great. Well, if I manage to shake all the dizziness off, I definitely want to try to, well, actually, I'd like to gag him as the first thing.
Okay, so wait, so all of you trying to, do you all try to want to restrain him or something, or what are you doing?
Yeah, let's all try to restrain him. Gag him, tie his hands.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll do some rolls, I guess, that to try to some kind of physical type thing to restrain him or tie him up and hold him down.
I'm assisting them.
Well, you still got to do a roll though.
Well, go with my normal fighting.
Everybody's trying to assist here. By the way, in the chat, Victor says Flint just lost his wonderful singing voice. It is a great loss to the world of music. That's the real tragedy here. Yes. He really wanted to conquer the world with his singing.
He's never going to do that duet with Michael Bolton.
I feel like
That's
most
too bad. I love all of his songs from Disney.
Okay, so what do we got here? We got 2. Kale got a 2. It's better than last time. Naomi got a 3. Cyrus got a 3. What? Oh, wait, is that everybody?
What?
Oh, Snargle. We didn't have Snargle.
I got a 3 as well. Hooray!
All right.
All right.
Let me do a roll for Lady Blackbird as well here. Let's see here.
Come on, better, my lady.
She got a 3. It's not too bad.
Wow. Did we all get 3?
All got 3s.
Kale got a 2. He's done.
He just had to be special, didn't he?
Yeah.
All right. Well, with all 5 of you combined, you are able to keep Flint restrained and tie him
They're
up.
going to say create Captain Power. All 5 of you combined.
I am Captain Flint.
I will now go save the environment.
Shall we see if he can fly?
We could.
We could tie him up and I could put the squid thing on him and then
Yeah, I
throw him
think
out and see what happens.
Mm-hmm.
That's a waste of
I
perfectly
might
good
get too
equipment.
It's true.
Toss out the door.
Oh yeah. What do you guys? Are you just gonna keep him tied up? Are you doing anything else with him? What are you doing?
Well, what's Lady Blackbird want to do with him?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
let's tie him up in a chair with his, hands tied and his mouth gagged.
I don't think he's going to be talking anytime soon.
Probably not. We could just put him in like a dark room with Slappy and some lube. Sorry, that's really wrong.
Only the dead know peace from this horror.
All right, so
Lady Blackbird, well, you tied him to a chair, right? She'll walk up, she'll give him a good punch right across the face, and then kick him in the groin.
Oh.
And then say, we'll leave him somewhere where the Empire can take him and put him away for a long time.
Sounds good.
Naomi looks at Flint and is like, I have no love for the Empire, but that doesn't mean we need to kill everyone.
He's in pain from that kick to the groin. He's just groaning.
And I look at him and I just say, "You're a mean, mean man." And
Snargle kicks him in the groin too.
What are you saying? You got what you deserve? Is that what you said?
And you're going to get what you deserve.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I was almost hearing, "You're a mean one, Mr. Flint."
Mr. Grinch.
Sounds good. You're a mean one, Mr. Flint.
Oh, by the way, I should have said, after Lady Blackbird kicked him in the groin, she would have said, consider that a divorce.
Is there anything valuable on him I can grab?
Oh, my goodness.
Well, considering his family jewels are already busted, no.
Sure, there's a very nice gold watch. Pocket watch.
Ooh, thank you. I would say that your time as a Pirate King has run out.
Oh, God. Man, if this game wasn't over, I wouldn't let you steal anything from the future. So anyway, so Lady Blackbird, so some of the other pirates are kind of stumbling to their feet now who you knocked out. And she will say, I am your queen now, and you will follow me. And
motion to Kale, I say, put it on all comms for all the ships.
Okay, yeah, all right. So everybody hurry her, and the people there will say, all hail Queen Natasha.
And I get down on one knee and I say, all hail my queen.
And she will kind of bring you up to your feet, and she will embrace you in a very passionate kiss in front of the windows as the sun is setting behind you.
And can I say that my bare ass is like smushed up against the window?
Sure.
As I'm getting a passionate kiss from the queen.
Right.
While mooning the rest of the world.
Yes.
Yeah.
Snargle approves.
Right. What better shot than that? A view out the view screen of your naked ass as you guys are kissing.
Absolutely. And then as the camera is pulling back, you hear me say, damn, I'm at full max.
Lady Blackbird will ask you one last thing. She'll ask you, Cyrus, how would you like to run a pirate empire with me?
That sounds good. Can we just be nice to people, though?
Of course. When have I ever not been nice?
Absolutely, yes! We're the happy pirates!
All right. And yes, as you continue to kiss, we fade out on this campaign. In the chat, Victor says, I'm going to cry now.
I'm just... I almost feel like I should be hearing "We're the pirates that don't do anything."
Oh my God! You just took me back. I love it.
Well, if we're not meeting anybody, that's basically it.
We're gonna be the nice pirates. We're the pirates who don't do anything.
Yes.
All right, folks. That is the that is the end of our Lady Blackbird campaign. What a nice happy ending that was. Particularly for Cyrus, who spent the whole campaign trying to get with her Lady Blackbird, and he finally did. All your hard work paid off.
Yes. All my hard.
All right.
Do you believe that the heart does go on?
It's a Titanic song, right? Celine Dion?
Yes.
Yeah. Right, instead of at the mast.
Song references tonight.
So they're kind of like at the mast at the front of the ship, but it's just him, like, imagine them being naked with their ass hanging out instead. Though I guess if you said I'm the king of the world, it would apply here pretty well.
Yeah.
I guess that's true. That's true. But I'll have Lady Blackbird have the spotlight on her for now.
Oh, that's very nice.
The queen. All hail the queen.
Yeah, since the game is named after her.
And if I were to blurt out, I'm the queen of the world, well, that would just change everything.
So in the chat, Victor says, thanks for allowing us to watch this great game. Oh, well, thank you, sir, and everybody else for watching us. You guys rock for being with us. And particularly, obviously, 3-hour plus session today. Thank you for being part of it and chatting away. You guys really make it a lot more fun, actually. And you guys made some great suggestions and that we used in the game, and it was a lot of fun. And thanks for all the 80s music songs today as well in the chat.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so I hope you enjoyed that. If you're watching in post, hopefully you also enjoyed it too, or if you're just watching us, we appreciate you tuning in. Next week, we'll be back to Dungeons & Dragons, as usual. And then, so probably for the foreseeable future, we probably will be doing this only every other week until we figure out if we're going to do another game to take the place of Lady Blackbird. Again, you can feel free to give us suggestions here in the chat or at Super Geeked Up on Twitter. Or at the website, there's a contact page there as well. You can send me an email. I always like to hear about different games. We will be doing, like I said at the beginning of the show, a couple special episodes with some cool people, some creators of some games, like John Wick, who did 7th Sea. We're talking to him about coming on board to do a one-shot for us, which a lot of us are excited about, that we've been looking forward to playing that game. And some of the Fate Evil Hat production people who do Fate games and Dresden Files. They're talking about maybe coming on to do Dresden Files Accelerated or something else.
Awesome.
Yeah, I think Mark's Insomnus would love that. So we'll definitely be doing some special episodes. As you see on your screen, supergeekedup.com is where you can catch all the shows we do. And our Patreon, of course, is patreon.com/supergeekedup. Anything like you said, Art, your money helped us do this new format here, which I think is a lot cooler. So thank you for that. Please keep supporting us. Or if you haven't, anything you can give is much appreciated. All right, I guess that's it. We already did links earlier in the show, so you guys got all those. Please check out all those. And hopefully we'll see some of you Wednesday for Super Geeked Up as well. All right, thank you for watching, folks. We'll see you next week for D&D. Until then, have fun adventuring, everybody.